our adventurers find themselves traveling down the Dagger River just outside of Rote as they go to track down an arcane signet ring that was taken from one of the scions of House Madani. They've been offered a sum of money and given in advance, but they were told that the lovers traveled to the Keep of Urkwater, south of Rote, about 15 miles away in the King's Forest. Used to hold a minor lord and his family there before the war killed them all and dissolved their line. They find themselves on a boat, a dinghy, actually, given to them, rowed by an Olympic champion rower, Lucan, going down the river at a nice pace, and Aegis, who said he would row, but he's not actually helping very much. Do you guys want to say anything to each other or talk about what you guys are doing? You guys know where you're going because of Talon's cartography skills / survival check, and you've got it marked on your map.
Sorry, I'm just brushing up here real quick. We are in the boat. We're going to Urkwater.
You're going to, a point off the coast of the river bank where you guys know you'll have to travel south for a few miles before you get to the Urkwater Keep.
And all of us are in the dinghy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You and Lucan are rowing.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
Lucan's rowing.
Lucan is rowing.
You're morally supporting us.
I'm more of a coxswain, if you will. That's the counter guy. Oh, awful lot of bugs on this here river, huh? I don't know. I got nothing.
Talon, not one for small talk, leans forward and goes, "So, Charlie, a changeling. We don't see many of your kind in Breland. How did you find yourself here?"
Well, I imagine that you don't see many of mankind at all, just given our nature. You know, we are one for deception. I grew up as a young orphan in Sharn and made my way through the Menthis Plateau, just playing street games, manipulating the outcomes, and growing the ranks. And I made my way through the Central Plateau, and unfortunately my time there did not make it that well. And here I am with all of you.
What happened?
I wonder how you all make it here as well.
What happened in the plateau?
I don't know if I'm ready to talk about what happened in the plateau yet, but I'm here to see if we can figure this out together and perhaps get a large outcome for all of us. I mean, I find it strange, given everything, that we made it here together.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I too am an orphan. Not to know my parents. I was raised at a temple of the light in Sire when it still stood. They preach great teachings of valuing life and seeking to root out darkness and evil. But those are mere words, and their actions were something other. We discovered that leaders were taking in orphans and the sick to experiment, prey upon them. They guised it as understanding evil and lurking to figure out ways to rally against it. But it was unjust and cruel. This shook my faith, and I left. And during my travels, I went to meditate, and I was visited by this spirit, Vesh, a Kori. He told me that he would teach me the truth about darkness and how to root it out. Don't know if he himself is truthful, but he was willing to lend me the powers to help those who needed it. And we worked out a deal. It was Vesh who led me to Breland and told me that I would be able to sense when I was headed in the path he had envisioned. I don't know if I feel that sense, but this escapade seems the closest thing that's crossed my path to a mission. So that's how I found myself joining this band.
Do you feel like this is the darkness that he foretold of?
No. The quarry speaks of a great darkness that seeks to wreck the plains, to subvert mankind, to this ring is insignificant in the battles that the quarry spirits speak of. But I think that us, this party, perhaps play a bigger role than we understand in these cosmic events.
Oh, Talon, I'm getting goosebumps. Such a tragic story. I'm here to find a song. Anyone care to know about that song? Anyone know about the first song of the Astral Elves?
I don't know about the most recent song of the Astral Elves.
No, the first song. The very progenitor of my people has been lost for millennia. And now you, witless, strong men, will help me. You'll help me find the song, and I'll help you root out your evil, and I'll help you find out what happened to Plains. But, Lucan, what's your deal?
My story is not so complicated. I grew up in a small village near the Brailish Mountains where I was the blacksmith. My village, the war. I've seen what happens when no one stands up for those who can't fight for themselves. So now I go where I'm needed. Right now, it seems like it's with you. Just don't want to see that happen again.
You keep rowing like that, good man, and you can stay with us as long as you want.
And as the conversation draws to an end, you guys feel the little tug of the current racing away towards the thing, but you guys pull off right to where you need to be. And the boat taps up against the shore. The shore is lined with just tons and tons of fir trees and oak trees, massive things that have stood for hundreds of years, and you guys know you're in the King's Forest proper. You guys can tie yourself off to a rock or a tree or something, moor the boat, and you find yourself in the dark path of the King's Forest at night. There's no paths. There's nothing here. You know that you have to, south is where you're headed. And there's probably be a road or something that connects it eventually, a dirt path or something, but for right now, you got nothing going on. What would you like to do?
I vote we venture forth.
I agree. I think Talon may be too assured of his cartography skills, knows where south is, at least directionally, right from this area. He's familiar with the maps in the space, that he should have a vague sense of what south is, right?
I would wager one or more of you has a compass on you as well.
Pretty sure
guys
that I
are-
can just look at the stars.
Oh yeah, I have
and ask for
cartographer's tools, right? Surely one of those is a compass.
Yeah, you absolutely have a compass.
Yeah.
Jackson, let's roll for weather real quick.
We're in the night, correct? So
It's nighttime, and it's raining. It's raining pretty bad. Thunderstorm rolls up from the north slowly overtakes you guys as you land your boat. Oh wait, that's a 13, not a 1. Oh, I thought I rolled a nat 1. Never mind. There's a little bit, a couple clouds. Jack, you can see some stars, but if you want to give me some astral navigation, you're gonna have to give me a survival check for that.
Oh no, I'll just follow the compass.
Yeah, I would do that too, probably. You guys can make your way southward, picking your way uneasily through the trees. You can hear rustling in the woods. I need everyone to make. Okay, so first of all, let's do what's the order in which you guys are walking? Who's going first?
I'm last.
I, the navigator, will be going first.
Cool. So good. Lucan, you're in the last. Aegis, Charlie, do you care who's second, who's third?
No, I'll be third.
No, I don't care. Make sure I'm that one.
Exactly.
Okay.
I just picked.
So you're all gonna have to give me like a collective survival roll to see how long it takes you to pick your way through the forest. And Jacob, you're gonna also have to give me a perception roll.
So you want us to all roll survival?
All survival, yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, you guys are adventurous. You'll get through the woods, but we're gonna see how long it takes you.
Ooh, that's not great.
Lucan with a 20.
Yeah, 15, 10, 7, 21. It's not terrible. I should
That's pretty dang good, actually.
pull up a calculator out.
Do you need an average?
53.
It's like 13 or 14 is the average.
Okay, cool. Usually I do it on my phone, but I have the stream up.
I just am aware from mental math that it's slightly lower than 15.
Yeah,
Oh, this guy's smart.
really easy, man.
No, I know. It's just all those divided by 4. I fucked that up somewhere. I failed math, apparently. It's 13.25. Not a bad roll. Cool, and then Jacob, perception for me.
Is that not what I already said? My perception is, however,
Nice.
out of this world.
Perfect. Not bad. Okay, so the trend continues and you guys rolling very well. So you guys are picking your way through the forest, dodging trees, skirting over rocks.
oh, no, that came out of nowhere.
None of
Oh my
you,
God, it's
you guys
pretty-
don't really have any problems. You're moving at a decent pace. Are you guys wanting to do this like stealthily at a normal rate? How are you guys moving through this forest? Single
Briskly.
file, brisk. Charlie just running through the woods, vines whipping at him.
No, Talon is definitely taking his time trying to be stealthily about it. Like, not alert anyone to his presence before he's aware of them.
Cool. We should probably at this point also roll a group stealth check too. Just to see how well you guys do. Okay. Not as good. Not terrible.
It's still pretty
Still
good.
better than 10. Talon, with your incredibly keen eyesight.
It's not better than 10.
Well, on average.
Is it?
Better
Oh,
than 10.
yeah,
On
no,
average,
yeah, you're
yes,
right.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
On average, it's better than 10.
With your keen eyesight, maybe, and your hearing, you see a small natural, like, not clearing, but a place where the trees aren't quite as dense as they are in most places, and you can see what looks to be a couple stones kind of like stacked up into a hillside that you can see a natural cave, and you can hear, before you see anything, the sounds of a very large animal just breathing, maybe sleeping, but you'd think it's probably in or near that cave entrance. You can't see anything, and it's not a huge cave, it's more of like a hole, right? Like a 5x5 little thing, but you think it could potentially be the den of a creature, some little safe place for something to live in. What would you like to do in reaction to that?
Could I look around for like prints, paw prints, something like that. Like, see if I can discern.
Yeah, absolutely.
What
Yeah,
are
give me a nature
creatures?
check.
Oh,
A 9.
Mortal.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
pretty dark
I
out.
thought that was a 1. That's much better than I thought it was.
Still
Well,
not
not what it is.
not too good enough in this nighttime condition. There's a little bit of moonlight peeking through, but you can't make out any tracks. You might notice like
I'll check for the
a
monk.
cracked stick or anything. You want to check? Yeah, you guys are not noticing
I was gonna
anything
say-
out of the normal.
Say -1 + 2.
Yeah, it does. I wonder why it says that.
He's got
Because he's not
8
good.
intelligence, but he's proficient in.
Oh, that's crazy. I've never seen that before. That's funny.
Yeah.
I just say I think I had the highest chance of checking for it.
You're all welcome to
What?
try. If you guys want to take
For what?
take a
Yeah,
moment to
nature?
stop,
So
look around.
Yeah.
Talon is gonna first, right in universe, put his hand up and say, "I think there's a creature in this cave. We should tread carefully," and then alert the party to the fact that he's perceived the cave.
Do you think he likes music?
I doubt it.
Doubt it.
Charlie, with your much better score, you're not gonna know exactly what it is, but you see a massive paw print in the ground right beside you. Something with hooked, curved talons, not talons, nails.
I've confirmed that there's something in that cave. From the
And at
best
this
of my
point, you can
knowledge.
all hear the heavy, labored breathing.
Oh, that sounds awful.
I mean,
He needs a CPAP machine.
Yeah, I can only imagine what that sounded like for you.
he can't afford it.
Oh, heartbreak.
I believe
And he's poor.
we should avoid this creature. We have enough opposition tonight on our mission.
Jacob, I need you to roll another perception check for me. And actually, Charlie as well, since you're in second.
Not the best.
I feel like I have really high perception. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, Charlie, you see or hear before you see, but then quickly soon after.
2.
Sorry,
Proficiency and wisdom. You can see a large shadow moving towards the hole on the far side of you through the other like line of this little valley indentation thing. You can see another huge lumbering creature moving trees, not trees, like ferns and bushes aside and making its way towards the hole. And as it steps out into the clearing, you can see this massive brown grizzly bear walking towards the entrance to the cave.
Has it seen us?
It has not seen you yet. Actually. No, it hasn't seen you.
All right. Well, Talon, you're in front. And have Exo effective in leading the group. No, I don't know. Should we put this up to a group vote or? I feel like we should try and sneak around it, right? Do we want to fight it?
At this point, you can all hear the second creature at the entrance at the cave.
We should certainly sneak around.
Creature, it's a bear.
Fighting bears is not a useful member of our efforts.
Yeah.
Aegis is emphatically shaking his head. Yes, he agrees. We need to sneak.
Lucan is gonna prepare to try animal handling if the sneaking doesn't go well.
Sure, absolutely. We can
Good
definitely
call. Good call.
hold that action. Okay, you guys can attempt to stealth away. What direction? So the bears are south of you, right? They're in the way. What direction would you guys like to head to
So
circumnavigate them?
I need to think about how can I do this clock facing, or explain this clock facing as opposed to like if we're facing
Sure.
12 o'clock, which is south.
Yeah. You're facing 6 o'clock, which is south.
No.
Right.
12 o'clock is relative. It's relative to the direction the people are facing.
Oh, okay, then sure, 12 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay. So then I want us to go like 7 o'clock and then take a big loop away from where these bears are to our left.
Okay.
And so I'm going to signal this, like, the Breland military symbol for backup this way.
I think Aegis looks at Luke and like, I don't know ASL.
Is there any like mountainous terrain up to the side of
Talon,
the
hearing
den?
this, turns around and points emphatically at the 7 o'clock direction with a very pissed face.
It's certainly not mountainous, Andrew. It's nothing like what we just went through, but it's hilly, it's rocky, it's not even terrain.
Is this just like a big like rock cave in the middle of the?
There's like kind of like a
soft
valley clearing that you guys were. That looked like the easiest path for you to go through at the moment. So you're just going to start walking down it, and you came across this cave, 100 feet up in front of you, and then you saw that happen. So you can go up either side of the soft valley, as it were, without difficulty. You're not making climb checks or anything. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, so Talon's intention is that we're going to back up and then make like a loop to our left.
Okay.
Right, so towards that's south, so that would be east.
Since you guys are going to be actively avoiding these brown bears, I want you to all give me another stealth check. With advantage, because they already didn't notice you. What do you want? What's up? Aegis?
No, I'm just gonna hold that in my pocket.
Okay.
You said stealth with advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, that was disadvantage, so we'll just take the higher one.
Yeah, it was an 18.
Plus 3, 21.
Cool. Perfect. Yeah, you guys did just fine. You're able to back away slowly. Not even that slowly. You guys are, the bears didn't notice you. You were downwind, and you're able to back away and slowly skirt around them. How big of a loop would you like to make, Talon? Like 200 feet, 300 feet?
No, like
700 feet.
Like 750.
Oh, okay. So
like,
way outside the range.
Far enough that we can't hear them. Like I want them out of earshot of us, and hopefully vice versa.
And you guys went, so 7 o'clock.
East.
You guys would have went east. Perfect. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Perfect.
Northeast, technically.
Yeah, we do northeast and then loop around
and then
to the east.
and then southeast to south. Yeah. Perfect. You guys can do all that. Come across. You feel pretty much like you guys got rid of those bears. And who telling your lead? Give me another perception check. Why not? What's astral fire, Dex?
Oh, I don't know why it's showing those. Whoops.
Because when you click them, it puts them in chat.
Yeah.
A 5.
Talon's still thinking about the bears. He's looking over his shoulder the whole time.
Charlie. Yeah, Charlie and Aegis, give me a perception check as well.
They perceive Talon to be looking behind him for the last 4,000 feet.
Noticing Talon's preoccupation with big hairy bears. Okay, that's one from Aegis. Charlie. Oh, there. Nope. Charlie? Did you roll, Charlie?
No, not. Give me 1 second.
Give me a perception.
No, damn it.
My man's struggling. Did you roll a disadvantage?
Yeah, I just picked the wrong one.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter.
Actually, the
Aegis,
disadvantages.
Aegis, as you guys are walking south away from the bears, your foot catches on an overtoughed piece of grass and it kicks it away, and you notice that you're traversing over an old, long, overgrown dirt road, and it's heading directly south.
Gentlemen, the way ahead appears paved before us. Look at this. It's cobbled.
Should we approach on the path they expect us to? Talon asks the group.
This path hasn't been used in years, man. I don't think they're expecting anyone of it.
And you can see, as the path moves south, it cuts a nice clearing through the rest of the trees.
But you said everything's overgrown and
The grass, yeah, everything's grown in. Like the trees around are pretty close together. You wouldn't even have noticed it was a path, unless you stumbled upon it.
Mhm.
But you can note as you like take a closer look, you can see that this is like the trees that are growing in the path are much newer, much younger, less densely populated, and you can see bits and pieces of the stone poking through the overturned grass and forest floor debris.
Maybe we could step into the forest for sure, but I think we should follow the path at the very least.
Does it still lead somewhere?
I don't. I guess I'm. Would Talon like agree or perceive that this is also a less traveled path? Like, am I confident that, or is like this look like a road that people take for like they bring in shipments of food? Like, is this like clearly like a discarded?
Very discarded, very unused path. It looks like no one's been. You guys are the first people on it in decades, probably.
Okay, then yeah, never mind. Then I'm Talon is on board with following the path.
Yeah. Okay. If you want to like take a look around and make an active attempt to see if it's been used recently, give me a perception check.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean like I'm looking for footprints. I just more mean like does the area?
No, but you can. At first glance, no. It appears to be completely unused for a long, long time.
Yeah, I think that's good enough for me. Then, like,
sure,
I'm gonna trust in Aegis at this point and just follow the path. I just more
the
meant like
road.
I wasn't clear on. Like, Jacob the player wasn't clear on the first description that this was a like.
Gotcha.
An obscured path.
Gotcha. Yeah, you guys can make your way down south, following the path that seems to lead somewhere directly south. You guys don't know where the path goes, but you guys can walk for a decent time. You guys can go. I mean, everyone, give me a perception to see what you guys see around you. But woof, indeed, it was almost an 18.
I'm far enough away from the bears that I'm actually back to perceiving things.
And that's everyone. Charlie, Aegis, enraptured in conversation. You guys don't really notice much going on, but Talon and Luke and you guys keep a very keen eye out, and you see prey animals, who spot you and then bolt away, but you don't notice anything on towards you, anything watching you, movement, really anything, until you come up probably a couple miles down the road, and you see Talon especially, but Luke, and you can make it out too with such a high roll, a light off in the distance, kind of bobbing and weaving super far off. You can't really make out what it is, but it was very faint, and it's growing closer.
Question: given that Talon is skilled in cartography, right? How's my perception of like how far we've traveled versus where I expect to be?
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
give me a survival check.
I have a vague sense of this area, right? Like, so like how? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Does my question make sense?
No. Yeah. Give me a survival check with advantage, using your cartography tools.
Oh, using the. That's a so.
I know it's like proficiency bonus, but I think that's bullshit.
That was weird. It was. Cartographer's tools is dexterity.
I don't care what it says.
Okay, so do you want?
Give me a survival check with advantage.
Survival check with okay. I just
You're
want to make sure I was
from your cartography tools.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I didn't mean to argue. I just more meant like I was trying to.
No, yeah, you're so good. You're so good. I've never used cartography tools with a dexterity. That's probably how it's supposed to be, but that's never. I've seen it.
That's fine by me.
With a 22, you definitely get the feeling you're on the right path, and that you're coming up pretty damn close. It's only a few miles away from the coast to Urkwater, like 4.5, and you guys have at least come 3.5 miles up towards through the woods. You backtracked a little bit, so it's taking you guys a little bit longer than it would normally would. It's probably taken about 6 or 7 hours at this point of you guys picking your way carefully through the woods.
And
but yeah,
with that knowledge, right? Talon's gonna put up the hold symbol and say, I believe we're approaching, I see a light, and just make sure the rest of the party is aware that, like, what I've seen. And then
you guys
continue to
can-
move forward slowly.
And at that point, you can see the light steadily growing stronger and coming towards you. But it seems to be like, it's hard to tell with all the young trees in the way, but it seems to be following the same path that you're on.
Oh, so
And it's probably about 1,000 feet away at this point.
So it's actually moving towards us. Like it's moving faster than. It's not like. Okay.
No, it's not moving like
I can
faster,
perceive that
but
it's not like a static lantern that we're getting closer towards. It's moving in on us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll for it. It looks like to be like a lantern someone is holding. So like, and you guys have walked with lanterns, you know.
Right.
It's got like a soft bob from his hand dipping and whatnot. So I'm not gonna make you guys roll for that, but it would appear that someone or something or some things are following this path with a lantern light leading their way. And they're pure casual, you know, that the light hasn't moved. Nothing seems like anything notices you guys or anything. And you have plenty of time to react or do anything you want to do.
Talon is just say, someone is coming. We should take to the bushes. And suggest that we, hide off the sides of the path to view this person or party that's coming towards us.
Sure. What are you doing
we
to hide
ambush them.
yourself?
How big is this bush? Should we jump in the bush?
I mean, I think
It's a
there's my understanding is that it's a forest, right? We're in this like path that's
Yeah,
not
we're in the
super cleared.
forest.
So like
Exactly.
I'm gonna go and try and find a bush or a dense tree that I could peer somewhat through, but like, get off of the path and be looking in towards the path, obscuring myself.
Okay.
It's still
Charlie,
dark,
how would you like
right?
to hide yourself? It's still dark. It's not. You guys.
Yeah,
Left,
then yeah,
right, first dark, and then-
I'm going off of the path, call it 15 feet, and then like finding a large plant to like obscure myself from.
Charlie, how do you want to hide yourself? Or what do you want to do?
I wanted to retreat back about 5 meters and then find like either a tree or something to hide behind, just so I can.
5 meters.
Just because I'm a major.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh come on!
So
What do you want
15
me to speak?
feet? Don't make me do math. Come on.
15 feet, man.
Yeah, I know. Jeff.
5 meters
yeah.
is like 30 feet.
Oh yeah.
Are you on the same
five
side
yards.
or opposite of
I guess it's more like 20.
Opposite side.
It's a little bit more than yards.
I'm
right?
gonna say opposite side of Talon, like because of my caster character, I want to find. I'm like basically retreating as far back from like engagement as possible,
Sure.
but like still within vision.
We'll say you're 30 feet behind the path of Talon on
Okay.
the other side of the clearing, hiding somewhere in a tree. Lucan,
Yeah,
what do you
it's
think?
brush.
I will cut the distance between Charlie and the pass and stand between him. Also behind a tree.
Okay. Just hide behind a tree. And Aegis?
I'm gonna climb up a tree that's directly above the path.
Okay, so you're gonna like find a tall one that's right on the side of it and
Yeah, like
climb
a
out
big
like
leafy guy.
Is that
Yeah.
like
Like
an
I'm
athletics
like-
check or is that an agility check?
I'm in
or-
a
yeah,
tree.
right now.
I'm an elf, man.
No, that's not that's not a check.
I've been climbing trees for 100 years.
With
Um,
advantage, with advantage.
No, I respect that take. Like the elf can climb the tree. Like that's.
you don't
Yeah.
have to roll for things your
And-
character
and
should just
and
be
he
able to
has.
do.
Yeah, I mean, right. If you came down to it, he has the step thing. He could just teleport.
I can just teleport.
Yeah.
Like,
You could
Actually,
just-
that is something Aegis would do. I think physically climbing the tree is beneath him, but he spent a lot of time in trees. But he has
Yeah,
help to do.
leave him alone.
Yeah, you guys can all give me stealth checks.
Oof,
Probably with advantage, actually.
We have
since
time to
it's-
set it up, right?
we have time to set
Oh,
up.
man.
It's pitch dark out.
So with advantage.
just roll one
Just give
more,
me a- just
Andrew,
give me-
and then you pick
yeah.
the higher one. Don't roll two.
I'm sneaky.
Uh-oh.
Okay. All right, well balanced out at least. Talon and Aegis just disappear into the trees. They're fucking guerrilla agents. You guys aren't sure they were ever there to even begin with. Yeah, you guys are plenty hid. You feel very comfortable where you're at, and like you have a good, no one's in danger of falling out of a tree or anything. And as time moves on, you can see a lantern bob into view, and it illuminates this character in a robe, a black robe. There's a little purple emblem on the breast that you can't really make out in the dark, but you can see behind him are another couple of creatures as well. And they're slowly picking their way through the forest, not looking like they're looking for anything, just kind of making their way. And they certainly haven't noticed you.
Okay, question. Do
Answer.
I perceive that anyone looks like the
Theo.
but the real Theo, not the fake Theo, right? I guess or the fake Theo, right? But we've already established that the kobold told us that we met an imposter.
Yeah.
Our
Sure.
is either the do we see a dark-haired person or like the ginger beard again?
Yeah, give me a perception check. It's gonna be a pretty high DC at night.
That's fine.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay. You can tell very confidently that none of these creatures are human, actually. They're all kobolds. They seem slightly bigger than any kobold you guys have ever seen. Kobolds usually range from 2 to 3 feet. These are big kobolds. They're standing about 4 feet tall almost, which is a pretty big kobold. You guys, we're all familiar with kobolds here. None of you guys don't know what a kobold is. Maybe none of you.
Sidebar. Wait, it was 19 to tell they weren't humans.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, they're like what 100 feet
Well,
away.
no, it was
right?
9. I mean, to put it bluntly, none of them are the character you're looking for, but I'm telling you now what they look like as opposed to. Yeah.
All right, then. With that insight, right? Aegis is gonna, or Talon is gonna try to signal to Aegis, not using any kind of serious sign language, but a hold, a don't do anything, a wait, like not using any kind of language, but just
I pull out my knife. I'm like 10 times, 10 times, 10. I acknowledge it.
Cool. So you guys just sit and watch as they amble by.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm gonna wait for them to leave, unless of course the party does something to alert them. But I'm definitely letting them go past me to try to avoid them, a conflict.
Yeah.
Can I do something silly?
You can certainly try.
Okay, yeah, perfect. How far away? They're like walking by us, right?
They're
They walk
walking
past us?
north
They're
along
walking
the path.
underneath you in your
Underneath-
tree. On the
Currently
path.
underneath me.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
let's say they're 30 feet away from you guys.
I'm gonna
Moving
cast
toward
Unseen
you.
Servant. I'll draw a link here. So I create a invisible medium. Let's see, invisible, mindless, shapeless medium force that performs a simple task at my command for an hour. And I
Okay.
want him to try and steal the purple emblem off his chest.
It's like stitched into his chest, like
Oh,
into
okay,
the
it's not- okay,
fabric.
okay.
It's not
I
like a
was thinking
patch
it was like a
sewn on or
brooch.
anything. Yeah, no. It's like sewn
Okay,
into
okay,
the thing.
Never mind. All right. Never
But if
mind.
that's what you want to do, fuck it. It's a brooch.
yeah. Okay. I
Okay,
wanna
you
try
can.
and steal
One
it.
of them actually, the leader, the one with the lantern.
Yeah.
He actually
Uh-huh.
has a pendant with the same emblem.
I want to try and steal it.
Alan, seeing Aegis start moving his hands for this spell, just goes just
Actually, can you
immense
tell-
annoyance.
Can you tell me if Unseen Servant has a somatic or a verbal?
It says there's a verbal component, but it doesn't.
Oh, okay. So you have to speak to cast this spell.
I'm whispering, right?
Sure.
And okay, the range is 60 feet, so I want to cast it before they can. I want to cast it when they're at 60 feet.
Okay. And it has a. What do you do? How do you cast this spell?
I don't know, like what's the requirements for it, but are you asking me like how does Aegis cast it?
Yeah, I can't pull up Unseen Servant, so
I think I linked it in the.
I can't. I know I can't click on it for some reason.
Oh, okay.
The component is a piece of string and a bit of wood, verbal, somatic, and material. So something. Yeah. When you cast your
60 foot
spell.
range though.
Yep.
with a 23 stealth. Come on. 22.
That's true. You were
I'm
are pretty
sticky.
stealth
I'm
in
a
there.
sticky
Okay.
boy. And I'm in the air.
I'm gonna roll perception against you anyway, but it's gonna have to be pretty fucking high. Yeah, no. They don't notice you cast a spell. Your
Cool.
unseen servant.
I want him to try and steal the amulet.
Okay. You can give me a dexterity check for it, I guess.
Like sleight of hand.
Yeah, yeah, we can say sleight of hand.
Just normal.
As opposed to with advantage? Yeah, fuck no. Yeah, normal.
12.
Cool. The lead kobold feels an unseen tug at his brooch, and he looks down and grabs at it and starts shaking it and reaches out a hand and swipes in front of him. Does it have? Is it intangible?
Hold on. Let me pull the spell back up.
Invisible, mindless, shapeless force. So yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it can be touched.
AC of 10, hit point of 1.
Yeah, mindless, shapeless.
I mean,
yeah,
it can
so
be touched, but it's invisible. Mindless.
Yeah,
and shapeless.
It's
He reaches out a
shapeless.
hand.
You can. I just pulled this up on D&D Beyond. It's
Mhm.
like you can. It's on the forums, but like you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
feel if it touches you, but if you reach back, like you don't feel a being
Yeah,
there.
Gotcha.
So if he reaches out, there's nothing
He reaches
there.
out a hand. He doesn't touch anything, and puzzled for a moment, he looks at his thing, in his hand, and looks around. I'm gonna roll a perception check for him, actually.
Talon,
And yeah.
seeing this, just looks up at Aegis and goes,
I'm just giving him a big thumbs up.
I don't know ASL. At that moment, who's the closest one up the path? Aegis.
"It'll probably be me."
Well,
Lucan?
actually, how far is
No,
he
you're 10
walked?
feet back. Charlie was
yeah,
15.
Alan's 15
I
feet
was
off the
7.
path.
Oh, you said you were between me and Charlie.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so that
Between
puts
Charlie and the path.
Charlie.
Yep,
Yeah, so
so-
Charlie's in the back though.
Yeah. So let me
He was 15 feet, so half that would be 7.
I'm
Half.
15. I'm 15 feet off to the side of the
No,
path.
were
Andrew's like
10.
Charlie is
5 meters.
backwards 25
Yeah, he
feet.
went back
so
30 like
you
30
are
feet.
you are probably 10 feet behind me in absolute distance on the path.
Cool.
So like I would still be ahead of you. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then Aegis is probably 5 feet or so ahead of Talon on a tree above the
Wait,
path.
so then when you rolled for perception, does he start to see somebody?
He doesn't even have to roll.
we've already
Aegis,
seen them.
yeah. Well, Aegis, you hear a low growling coming from behind where these kobolds were coming from, and you can see yellow eyes reflecting the torchlight coming off of the lantern, and you can see prowling towards you what looks to be a giant hulking wolf coming up behind these kobolds.
Whoa. I uncast Unseen Servant. Dispel the spell.
Wait, can
Yeah.
No, never mind. A wolf's not a humanoid.
Not even close.
Not even close. Well, it says one creature, but
What are you looking at?
I would say pacify, but
Pacify
works, but
person?
person,
Yeah.
yeah. It says one creature as a target, but
No.
it does not follow. The wolf does not. But
Yeah, beast is not a person, unfortunately for you. So yeah, the kobolds don't notice anything. The leader kind of shakes off what just happened to him. Looked around, didn't see anything. Starts ambling forward. His cohorts following him, and slowly but surely, a giant wolf creature is following these cultists. And Talon, you start to see it. Lucan, you start to see it, and then eventually Charlie. Is there anything
Can
anyone would like
I-
to do
Try animal handling to calm it.
to calm a wild direwolf? You can certainly try.
Okay.
No,
Um,
don't do that. No, I wouldn't try.
at this
It's not
moment in
effective.
time, the cultists are They're all past Talon or Aegis and kind of abreast with Talon. The leader is just beyond Lucan, and the wolf is probably about 50 feet behind them, slowly padding its way.
We'll hang tight on that for now.
Hang tight on that for now. Sure. Everyone holding still.
Yeah, I
Just-
mean, if they have not, if the wolf hasn't given a signal that it's smelled me or detected me or something, Talon is going to stay in stealth and not move, and just continue to seek at Aegis for being a dumbass.
At that moment, Aegis, you notice as the wolf stops moving and looks directly at you, smelling strongly through its snout, and starts emitting a low growl, which turns the cultists, or not cultists, sorry, the kobolds to look directly at the wolf, and then in tandem, look right at you, standing up in the tree.
Okay.
The
Hi,
back
gentlemen.
kobold, the back kobold's gonna let out, "We're fucked!" And then at this point, I'm probably gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh man.
Aegis is just happy. He didn't get caught for his antics. And this is just a wolf sniffing him out. He probably smells my soap.
Oh, I probably have to put you guys on.
I don't see the encounter on the board yet to roll initiative.
It's there now.
Is it though?
No.
Oh, do I have to be- it should be there for you guys in the encounter table and the swords.
Yeah, nothing. It says no encounter. Check the stream.
Yeah, it says no encounter.
I believe you.
There we go.
Okay, everyone, roll initiative.
There is no combat encounter.
Also, no.
It's because the game was paused, I think. Whoopsie. Should be there now. Oh, you guys
Nope.
aren't on this screen. That's why. I'm so sorry, gentlemen.
Oh, it's all
okay.
good. I'm enjoying the relaxing.
Also, DM. I just realized we haven't had any background music for this going yet.
Let me
Sheesh. You know, I'm starting to think since he had a map prepared that we weren't going to be able to get out of this anyway.
You definitely could have gotten out of this.
I think maybe if someone didn't cast Unseen Servant.
That,
No, I don't-
that's not what got Scott. That's not what got Scott.
That's
He
not what
smelled
got
my
you.
fantastic
Yeah, that's
soap.
not what got
I
us.
smelled my
If
shampoo.
you
This match was
absolutely-
already
you guys,
barbarian.
if you guys had just left the path, I would have scrapped this whole scene. We would have skipped right past it. You guys hit right on top of it.
Also,
And the wolf rolled a very well perception check. Aegis, that'll be your turn.
Carter.
Yes.
Where am I?
Will it ruin this for you if we were? Could you make this wide? Like, could you possibly pivot this scene so that it's widescreen and not vertical because of the?
I don't think so.
Okay. Then
I wouldn't know how to do that.
We'll just move on. But yeah, like, just
Yeah. Widescreen in the future. Got it. Absolutely.
Okay.
how the hell is my initiative this bad? What did I
You
You
rolled
roll?
rolled like
apparently.
shit, brother.
It was only a
That's
6. I didn't
okay.
You
even.
rolled a 3.
Yeah, the holy.
I rolled pretty bad too.
At this moment, the kobolds have not noticed anyone other than Aegis and the wolf. The wolf has only noticed Aegis.
Right on, man.
And it knows about
I-
the kobolds it was tracking.
I'm
obviously.
gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna just fucking Starry Wisp this motherfucker. Sorry, excuse my language. I'm gonna Starry Wisp the dire wolf.
Okay.
I'm gonna launch a mote of light at one creature or object within range. Okay. Oh yeah, baby. Does a 21 hit?
Nope. 21 misses. No, I'm just kidding. 21. Yeah, 21 hits.
Oh, man. Oh, I keep doing that.
That'd be messed up. You guys are level 1.
Can you imagine?
4 damage.
4 damage to the direwolf. Beautiful. And you guys do notice that it is in fact a direwolf, a large beast prowling its way through the corridor. The direwolf, noticing the ray of light, is going.
I'm not
Oh, you're not done?
Yep.
Sorry, the combat tracker is telling me it's the direwolf's turn. My bad.
Oh,
I thought you had passed it.
that's weird. I don't remember how to pass, to be honest. But
Bottom right, somewhere in the end combat, or like in the combat tracker. I can just do it.
okay. No, that's my turn. I also don't know how to end it though. Still.
No worries. It's on the direwolf's turn. The direwolf, noticing that a mote of starlight just hit it in the face, and it's now glimmering with anti-invisibility magic. Not that it knows that. Is going to attempt to. How far are you in the sky, Jackson? How high did you
20.
climb up?
20 feet.
Yeah, it's gonna attempt to jump at you.
What?
I mean, it's 30 feet away.
Yeah, the direwolf has quite a bit of movement. It has a walking speed of 50, in case you were curious. They use about 10 feet of its movement, walk up, and then attempt to jump and bite at Aegis.
Dude.
What's your AC?
Not great.
Yeah, but
15?
I'm going to add a little bit to it, too. It succeeds in its jump very well. Okay, perfect. It's going to take a snap at you, Jackson.
Okay.
Aegis. It's going to attempt to bite you with a +5 to hit.
Hold on. I'm gonna use silvery barbs on its leap.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast silvery barbs as a reaction. Is there a way
That makes
to
me re-roll it,
cast-
correct?
oh, yeah, you have to reroll it.
It rolled even better.
Okay, well it has to take that roll. So haha.
Cool. So yeah, 24 is gonna do it. Okay, it's gonna attempt to bite you with a +5 to hit. Your AC is, you said, 15, but
Nice.
you're gonna say you have like the half cover at least, so it's actually gonna miss you, and it's gonna fall to the ground on top of one. Well, let's do it right here. You guys can see everything going on, correct? Yeah, seems perfect. Can we move that measurement? What are you guys doing over here?
I don't know.
I'm gonna get rid of it.
What did you guys?
Damn it, Charlie. I just knew it would be you.
Thank you.
I got you. No worries. I
I
got you.
was using the measurement to see how far it was.
Yeah, and then the direwolf will end its turn. It's gonna take 2d6 falling damage because it did not land successfully after biting Aegis up in the sky. Take 8 points of bludgeoning damage that falls to the ground on the forest floor in front of the kobold. Aegis, or sorry, Charlie, what would you like to do?
All right, I'm gonna stay off into the side. I don't really need to move. I'm gonna firebolt. Direwolf here. $14 does a hit.
A 14 just hits.
And then 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage done to the direwolf. Perfect. Yeah, a firebolt launches out from behind a couple rocks and trees and hits the direwolf square in the side, and he appears singed. Didn't take too much damage from it, but he's got an open flaming wound there now. Charlie, do you want to move at all or anything?
No, actually, I don't feel like there's that much. I feel like I'm down kind of to the right here. I'm gonna stay and hold my position with these
Sure.
kobolds.
Yeah. And I'm actually probably going to give you half cover from back there as well. It's not very easy to see you.
No, I feel like I'm tucked away.
That'll end your
If it
turn.
makes, yeah.
Cool.
Let me go ahead.
This cultist is going to move up and attempt to attack the direwolf. It notices Aegis, but the direwolf is a much greater threat at this point. It's going to attack the direwolf. Attack, normal. And it's going to fucking lance him. What's up?
Talon perception here. Seeing that this kobold is attacking the direwolf, right? Do I just perceive that like they weren't together? The wolf is like hunting
Yeah, it absolutely appeared like the direwolf was going to hunt down these kobolds for dinner.
Got it. Okay. Prior to that, Talon had thought that they were a party.
Gotcha. The cultist walks up to the direwolf, takes out a scimitar, and slashes it across the chest, and a inky, dark black blood well, it's not black, it's just dark outside. Dark blood lashes out of it, and the direwolf is looking worse for wear. That kobold on his turn, and we'll move on to the other kobold. This one in the back is gonna sit back and launch a short bow attack at the direwolf as well, because again, not too threatened by Aegis. He doesn't really seem like he's done too much. No offense, buddy.
Oh, just lit that guy with starlight, man.
And his attack is gonna miss the direwolf.
Yeah,
He's
eat
gonna
shit,
stay
man.
back there.
At least I did
And
damage
then-
to it.
Talon, it's gonna move to your turn, and you were like 10 feet away from the road, right? I think I put you a little too
yeah,
close.
I said 10 or 15, like just
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess from this position, do I perceive that anyone has perceived me yet?
No one has noticed you yet.
Then I would like to stay stealth and hold my attack until either the wolf or this guy nearest me, right, notices me, or if this one like right near me goes to move towards one of my friends, then I'm gonna attack him from behind. But in the
Sure.
meantime, I don't feel the need.
Well,
to...
you won't have to hold your attack for that because you'll just make an opportunity attack if that one moves away from you. But yeah, you can definitely hold your attack until someone notices you for sure.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just gonna stay stealth and try and not get involved until there's a reason.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. We'll pass your turn on to Lucan. Lucan, also unnoticed. There's a kobold right in front of you taking pot shots at the direwolf. The other two kobolds are up on it.
I'm gonna hold for now.
Hold for now. Just stay hidden in the brush. Sure. We'll move on to this next cultist. He's going to take a shot of his scimitar at the direwolf. With a natural 19. That's going to do some damage. 1d6 plus 3. Doing 7 points of damage to the direwolf. The direwolf is looking like he's getting fucked up. He's got
He's
another
taking a
gaping wound in
beating.
his chest. He's bleeding. One of his teeth has been knocked loose. He's burning off the side of him. He's still glowing with starlight.
He looks
Aegis,
fabulous.
he looks great. Give me as we
Really
start
good.
this next combat round, give me a perception check.
Yes, I know how to do that. Oh, I'm perceiving things right now.
Oh, you're perceiving things. With your keen eyes, even though you've got one of them trained on the direwolf, you notice a second direwolf coming in from the south. About 60 feet away from you, but wolves always travel in packs. You know this. It's pretty common knowledge.
Situations become dire.
Oh no, it's a tool.
It's got a tween.
Despicable type of person.
Rolls insanely well on its initiative. And then Aegis, that's your turn. That perception check didn't cost you anything.
Cool. I'm gonna I look at the cultist. I'm like, oh, you're not gonna believe this, boys, but there's another one. Get him! Get him!
Like look at me, you're like, what
Save me!
you're next.
Please, I'm a damsel in distress. I'm gonna cantrip Blade Ward on myself.
Okay.
Pulling out tricks since we.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
And you put. Oh, you did.
I
Perfect.
did, yeah. Whenever a creature makes an attack roll against me before the spell ends, which is up to a minute, it's like 10 rounds, the attacker subtracts 1d4 from the attack roll.
Okay, cool. So it's like Bane for
So nice
attack rolls
roll.
against you.
So, yeah, I'll cantrip.
Perfect. Do you want to move at
I'm-
all from your perch, or?
No, I like my perch.
Okay.
I'll go. how comfortable did it look like the wolf that first jumped at me? Was it like it could have jumped more? You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. 20 feet was nothing for this dire wolf.
Can I climb out to be directly above the other dire wolf?
Well, the other dire wolf is about 60 feet south.
No. The one, sorry, the
The main one?
I'm already. Yeah, can I just be on top of it to make
Yeah.
it riskier for him, the other one, to jump on? You know.
Sure. Yeah, you can definitely move yourself over there. You can't. I don't know if it'll let you put your character there.
Didn't seem to have a problem with it.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
And
Okay.
then,
So can I move him to the
alright.
background? There we go. So yeah, we'll have you on top of that wolf there. Perfect.
cool. And then
Is
for my
that,
bonus action, I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration on on the lead cultist guy.
The lead cultist.
yeah.
The one shooting the short bow in the back.
Oh. No, one of the frontline guys.
Okay. One of the ones in the back.
Whoever looks healthier.
They have neither one of
I'm
them
like-
been damaged yet.
Perfect. The one directly. at me.
Oh,
I'm
we're
like, "You
on
got-
one.
Gentlemen, you got this. You got it. You can save me. You can save me.
Yeah, one of those
next
kobolds
time they
will
make
illuminate with a little bit of bardic inspiration. Yeah, it's a
That's my
D20 to is it advantage or 1d8? What is it?
No, it's 26 right now.
26 now. Cool.
Yeah.
The dire wolf,
It'll go up at whether it's high.
extremely bloodied, fucking burnt to hell. Looking, it's sensing that things are not going very well for it. It's going to attempt to turn around and run from you guys, actually. Now, Talon, this creature is going to be leaving your space. You are within 5 feet of this creature, so you can make an attack of opportunity if you so wish. And both of the kobolds are going to make attack of opportunities against it. So it's up to you whether you want to
Do I
that.
need to attack before them, or can I wait till after they launch their attack?
You can wait, and both of them are going to miss, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the attempt at it and try and hit it with my staff as it's fleeing.
Okay.
Normal. Oh, that's not good.
Sheesh.
Oh.
Is that nat 20?
Is that a
That is-
natural
that is a
20?
natural 20.
What the?
Wow.
Wow.
Okay,
Let's go.
roll damage.
It's crit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So double the dice.
Oh, and a 6 on
Oh my
Danny.
god, you've got to be kidding me. That's exactly how
Whoa.
much health it had left. Talon reaches up, springs out of the bushes like a Navy SEAL, raises his quarterstaff high and brings it down atop the spine of the direwolf, crushing it and just bowing it in half in the middle. And the direwolf lets out a little whimper and lays still, dead on the forest floor. The kobolds next to him notice the hell out of him and let out little shrieks of both excitement and worry. And a Kalishtar and a Astro Elf, they don't look too dissimilar, so they think you guys are probably together. The one direwolf is dead. The next direwolf, seeing its mate get crushed beneath the staff of the quarterstaff is going to run its full speed right up to Talon, which is it has more than enough speed. It's going to
Yeah.
attempt to make a multi-attack against you.
Fair enough.
Or actually, no, it doesn't get a multi-attack, unfortunately.
That's pretty fortunate.
Yeah, that's all matter of perspective.
Oh man.
The brown bear's got the multi-attack. I was really hoping you guys wouldn't just circumvent those. Let's do select Talon as a target. Let's roll an attack. Oh, does a 22 hit? Just kidding.
Yeah, that'll hit.
It's me
Just
2d6
barely.
plus something. Talon is gonna take. Wait, why is it rolling it double? I don't want to roll it double. Cool. No, I don't want to select. Talon's gonna take 11 points of piercing damage.
Oh, Talon is knocked unconscious.
Talon is Oh, snap. Talon is knocked unconscious. The direwolf opens up its maw in extreme anger as it steps over the corpse of its mate and bites into Talon's arm and shoulder and like just ripping him to shreds and tossing him limp onto the floor. That's gonna end its turn. I was gonna have to make a grapple check, but not anymore. Charlie, that'll be your turn.
I feel like after seeing that, I need to just try and. I don't have any spells really to heal, so I just need to use Firebolt again on him.
On the direwolf.
Mm-hmm. Fourteen.
14 will just hit. God, I love Red Bull.
Are you? It's 8:15 p.m.
I'm working nights now.
Yeah.
Okay,
What?
1 point of fire
Horrible.
damage.
Oh, you got him, John. You did very well.
Cool. Yeah, the firebolt will glance off the side of its tail, but still singe a little bit. It yelps out a little bit, but you don't feel like that was too effective.
No, it was not.
Would you like to move at all, Charlie? Or is that on your turn?
No, I feel like the kobolds are still relatively on our side, so I feel like there's no point in engaging with them. And
Well, it
hopefully
is
they
the
continue.
kobold's turn. The
I
kobold
know.
that's behind the
cultist.
other main one. It's not a cultist, it's a kobold. It's a
You call
kobold,
cultists
Andrew.
multiple times.
Yeah, it's because that's what the template is, but they're kobolds. On my screen it says they're cultists.
Yeah,
That
it says
kobold is
cultist.
gonna walk up and to the direwolf that just leapt towards him. That one didn't notice Talon too well, but it's gonna attempt to attack it with the direwolf, the scimitar, and it's gonna miss. It'll move on to the other kobold. Damn it! The one with the short bow, the
Cultist.
leader of the kobolds. Spoiler alert, guys, they're also cultists. No, just kidding. The kobold in the back is gonna take a short. No, Talon's dead. Not dead, but knocked unconscious. It's gonna attempt to shoot the direwolf as well. And it's gonna miss. Unfortunate. We're gonna move to
Yeah,
Talon's
he's
turn. Talon, I'm gonna need to make you a death saving throw.
Yeah, I can. What do I roll to do that?
It's a flat
It's
D20.
just a flat d20, but you can
Just-
do it on your
just a-
character sheet, or you can just do
Just
it.
a D20. All right. Also, could we get the background music going when you get a second, Mr. DM?
It is.
Oh, I can hear it.
It's going for me.
Oh,
I can hear it. The Grey Hunt.
Yep. Fitting, if you ask me.
Yeah, I'm not getting any music on my end. That's not. All right. Well, it is what it is. We'll fix it in post.
Ooh.
13.
Nice.
13. That's one
That
success.
that,
for you.
that saves, right? Yeah, it's 10
Yeah.
or up.
Precisely.
Nice.
Hey.
I was hanging on there for a second.
Perfect. We'll move on to Lucan.
I
Use your
am-
extreme strength.
Yeah, I am becoming enraged at Talon's earlier mishap. And now I'm going to walk forward and smack this wolf in the face with my great attempt to try smack in the face.
Cool.
With
You
my
can't
great
stand
axe.
on top of Talon's body, unfortunately. You
Oh.
can move around him, but you
Got
can't end up the same space as anything.
Oh, yep, makes sense. I cannot select myself though.
Here, I'll move Talon real quick so you can select yourself.
Yes, sir.
The space on like the left side is traversable, right? This is just like trees overhead.
Yeah. He can definitely move around just fine.
You didn't draw any walls in the trees at all.
No. I didn't seem necessary. Yeah,
That's a
20 is gonna
20.
fucking hit. Let's make sure we activate rage on you.
Oh, I thought I did. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Oh no, I don't know if you did or not. I was just making sure we got it because I remember it's on your character sheet.
Oh,
Most rageful one. Ever thrown.
Cool. Ignore that. How much damage was it?
1.
1 point of damage. You guys are tickling this
Yeah.
creature.
Roll a 1, man.
No, the firebolt did 1 damage. Great axe did 1 damage.
I know,
No, the
right?
damage
This
should be
is
more.
a
No,
really
the damage should be
strong-
much more than 1 point of damage. You add your ability modifier to it, plus your rage damage. You can't do 1 damage.
It rolled a 1. That's all I saw. I actually didn't
Okay.
see it do anything else.
So it'd be
Oh,
like
I clicked the wrong one.
1 plus 4 plus 2, I think is what it is now. So you did 7 points of damage there, minimum. Yeah, you guys will watch as Lucan swings across the shoulder of this dire wolf and clips off a little piece of it for blood go flying. See a little bit of bone sticking out. Definitely did more damage in the last couple hits. And then that will move on to the leader of the kobolds. No, just kidding. That's the one who is right next to town.
This one that's right in the middle, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna switch over and attack the dire wolf. Bada bing, bada boom. Swinging his scimitar. Nat 5. Gross.
He's got Bardic. He's got Bardic.
Oh, that's a 1d6. He couldn't hit it even with
Yeah.
it. He'll use his bardic inspiration and doesn't matter.
Ooh.
You tricked me. You said I would hit him. And then we'll move on to
Let's go at
8.
you, my man.
He'll do. Aegis, it's your turn. Up in the boughs of the tree.
That one was.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Come on, Tarzan.
sorry with the how's the wolf looking?
Very healthy.
I'm gonna starry wisp the wolf. That had 10 times fast.
That'll hit.
17.
Nice.
Ooh, 6 damage.
Heavy use.
Now he's. This one's also looking fabulous in the light. Oh, I did it again.
It's okay. The dire wolf is illuminated with motes of starry moonlight as a bolt comes streaking down directly downward from the tree, then pierces it in the dorsal side of it. Are you just moving it all or just staying up there?
I'm like what, 20 feet in the air. Yeah, I'm staying up here, man. I
Cool.
feel comfortable up here.
You look
Nice.
comfortable.
There's a good breeze.
Living large.
I'm building the
next
house.
dire wolf with Charlie on
Building the
deck. The dire wolf is going to attempt to bite the kobold in front of him. And that's a natural 19.
Goodbye. Which one was he targeting? The one that's like.
The one that's right in the middle. I
Oh, the
this
one
was
that's
a
last-
savage attacker, which is
Last in rotation.
why did it? Where are my rolls going? Roll the damage. Oh, I see. Okay, the kobold is going to just get eviscerated. The kobold is gonna, the direwolf is gonna latch onto its face and just rip the head from the torso of the kobold, and the one kobold is completely limited. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. This guy is no more. Go away, kobold. Oh, I'm in the wrong. Cool. That kobold is gone, and we'll move on to Charlie's turn.
Direwolf isn't in the initiative table anymore.
You are so right.
Bye, Direwolf. He's number 2, I think.
I put him right where it was incidentally.
Yeah,
That's
right where he
amazing.
should be. Nice. All right. I think. Well, direwolves are high dexterity creatures, so. I think.
I mean, sure.
I have to do. Actually, let's just
You
try.
don't know that. You're not a zoologist.
Not as good as like me. Probably.
All right, fine. Where to do?
Charlie, give me an
Bigger
intelligence
flame
check. 3 points of damage that I have to roll a dex saving throw for, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to fail the pass, and it's going to take 3 points of damage as Charlie conjures. What color flame do you conjure, Charlie? What does Sacred Flame look like when Charlie casts it?
All gold, baby. All gold. All gold everything.
All right. Gold flame springs up from behind the trees and launches itself over at the direwolf, and it singes it in one of its little shoulder chest area right in the front where Charlie can see. That'll move on to the cultist's turn if Charlie wants to take no movement.
No, I feel like I'm still quite out of the
Out of the way.
rotation here,
Doing
so
good.
yeah.
I will say the
Doing good.
kobold with the short bow has definitely noticed you by now. You see it glancing over every time you cast Firebolt or Sacred Flame or something.
Well, this time I did more than 1 damage, so I assume it was like more impressed this time.
Yeah, that time was like, this fucking guy.
Yeah, he's starting a fan Twitter account for you. So impressed.
Go on to the cultist on the right hand side. He's gonna make a swing with a scimitar and miss terribly. At the direwolf, and the kobold is gonna take another pot shot with the short bow at it and miss terribly. Wow. Move on to Talon's turn.
Alan is still unconscious.
That's true. So give me a saving throw, please. That's more of what I meant.
Does nobody have heal? I don't have any like
I do.
healing or mending
Oh,
abilities.
shit.
You're the only one that can do it.
That is gonna be
Ooh.
a fail for Talon.
I mean, we can stabilize him, but to
Can
pop
you-
him back
can-
unconscious, we need to heal him.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, nobody on our team has any sort of mending spells. Or...
I do if I had a spell slot, but I'm out of spell slots.
Cool.
So in
Moving
retrospect, I
on.
should have saved the spell slot probably.
Lucan, it'll be your turn.
Gonna take another swing with the axe.
Sheesh. 19. That'll
19 will hit.
most likely hit.
19 will hit. Absolutely. Cool. 8 damage.
8 damage. Wow.
to the
He's got to be
direwolf.
close.
The
Pretty close to
direwolf is
dead.
looking very bloodied. He's not
Yeah.
dead, but he's looking pretty
mean,
rough. Lucan, as
if
your
he's-
great axe sinks into one of its forepaws and kind of gets lodged there for a second before you rip it out of it, causing more damage on the way out.
Or
It's not
I
the same
end my
direwolf, he has
turn
3
and
health.
let the party know that he has 8 health left.
Whoa, how did you don't know that?
Ew, the first wolf took 34 points of damage and died. And I've been tallying how much damage we've done.
Yeah,
Unless that is not
that-
allowed.
that Lucan would have no idea how many hit points are left in a direwolf.
Okay, fair. In
It's
that case, I
dying
say
soon.
that I hit
But you
my
can
axe
definitely be
very
aware
well.
that it's like it close to death. You know what I mean? But you're not in the middle of combat. You're not tracking its hit points.
Got it.
We move on to Aegis' turn. And the start of combat
I'm
round
going
4.
to bonus action bargain inspiration onto Lucan.
Yeah, so you should probably cast it on the guy that can hit.
Well, I thought
Like
the
a
other guy
truck.
I was trying to help, make the other guys like us more or whatever. It didn't work. He's dead.
To the guy that hits like a semi.
Yeah. Yeah. So Lucan, you have bargain inspiration. Apply. Do I have to do that to someone? I don't know. So Lucan, when you make your next D20 roll, you have the option to add a D6 to the roll if you would like. And you have it for like an hour? Yeah. You have it for the next hour. And then I will Starry Wisp the direwolf. Yeah. I think that's gonna hit.
Yeah, it's gonna hit. Yeah, I think it's.
It's so
23.
close.
Damn, I've been rolling so well on these damage
7.
rolls.
6 damage on a 1d8 consistently.
Cool.
How's he looking?
The direwolf is next to death. It is still standing, but barely. As
I'm
your
20, I'm 20 feet in the
Darius
air.
just launches into it like an Iranian missile.
And then with my movement,
Wow.
can I just jump onto it?
I don't know if you want to say.
You want to jump onto the direwolf?
Yeah.
You can certainly try.
It's like on its head.
It's 20. It's 20 feet
For
down.
instance. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to just step off the branch on over the direwolf and land on its head.
See ya, boys.
Yeah.
Jump down. Okay, yeah, you can give me an acrobatics check to see how well you step off the branch.
Measure with
and
the
aim
staff.
yourself.
Pretty well.
Yeah. Okay. You deftly step off the branch, and you're gonna take, 2d6 points of
I'm
damage.
landing on a soft animal.
Okay.
not the
Okay.
hard
You're right.
ground.
You're right. Give
A
me.
soft
Give me
animal. It's a.
I'm not
Wobbly
falling,
wolf.
that's
I'm not,
give
like,
me.
falling.
Give me another acrobatics check with advantage. See how well you land because your jump off was graceful.
Pretty dang good.
Okay, I will allow you. 20 feet is not that crazy. I will allow you to just land with like your legs jumping onto the direwolf. It's gonna take 2d6
Oh my-
points of damage. If you want to go ahead and roll that for me, Aegis.
Damn.
Aegis, you will land directly right where like the cerebellum meets the spine, and just with a final crack, the beast
Exploded its
will
head.
lay dead. Yeah, just severed the spinal column, and you will just tumble forward. You can pick which direction you want to tumble, but give me 5 feet more of movement, Jack.
I'm gonna tumble and stay in the range of this guy.
The direwolf is dead.
Ta-da!
Are dead. That was a crazy turn.
From
Charlie, it's
From
gonna be
the-
your turn. Talon, you gotta say something to say?
just from, from Dalcor, right? Talon is just just sighing.
Rolling his eyes while unconscious.
This cultist has this kobold has
Kobold,
a
yeah.
short bow in
He
the
does.
back, right?
He's the leader with the brooch. It's got a
I'm gonna
purple
do-
emblem that you haven't quite made out yet.
I'm gonna use pacify person on him.
Okay, yeah. Give me 1 second just to read that real quick. 5-person fight. A humanoid.
Oh, the kobolds should be holding humanoids, right?
Yeah, it's got to make a wisdom saving throw. Okay. Can you put that in chat for me?
Yep.
Charlie has changed prepared spells.
Sorry.
Wisdom.
Did it roll or no?
I rolled the d20 because I can't. Oh, there we go. Okay.
There you go.
Ooh, he rolled a 15. So the spell, Charlie attempts to mystically pacify this kobold that looks like it's ready to draw its short bow again, and it kind of stops for a second. It was very nearly there, but it just shrugs it off. And
It also says you can consume resource for it.
it also says you have no spell slots left to cast spells. So how about we just ignore that for a second?
Alright, yeah. Fair is fair. Alright, and did that work?
Yeah, because you cast. So, okay, there's your spell slot. Yeah, make sure you mark it off on your character sheet because you do have a very limited amount of spell slots. I think that's the first one you've used, so I'm not too worried about it. But that'll be your turn, Charlie.
Yes. No, my turn.
Cool.
I thought I was gonna be able to use him to attack the other guy.
Yeah. Well, it's not like a command spell. You just make him happy with
No,
you.
I mean, are you not? Yeah.
So it is
The back kobold with the scimitar out is going to take a look at Aegis, shocked beyond belief, kind of in awe, and is going to attack him with his scimitar. Aegis your AC 15. Well, he
Yeah,
rolled
and you have.
two.
Hold on. You
Hold on,
have to
hold on.
roll a d4 and subtract it.
Okay. Does a -1 hit?
A -1 misses.
Oh, okay. Cool. That cultist is gonna miss. The leader in the back with the short bow is gonna take a pot shot at Aegis as well. Since Lucan is actually kind of hidden back there. What's your AC? You're gonna take some damage, friend.
Oh,
Who's
take a
rolling
4 off it. I rolled a 4.
Ooh, you rolled a 4 for me? What's your
Yeah.
AC? He misses
15.
because of the
Blade
blade
ward, baby.
or the bolt shoots at the arrow shoots at you and glances off like a little shield of mystic energy, and it sounds like a little tinging sound, like a parried bow shot gets rang out. And then that'll move to Talon's turn, which I need you to roll another death save for me. Who's moving Talon?
He's on the move.
On the move.
What just happened to my? What just happened to my arena?
I don't know,
Oh,
Talon just
okay.
disappeared.
That was weird. I
He's running away.
was not even clicking there on my mouse. That was in my character sheet. That was weird. Anyway, saving throw, please.
Oh, man.
Man,
That 2 fails and 1 success.
I love there's just 2 guys standing next to you. They can't
Hold
do
on,
it.
I look at Lucan and say, I'll stabilize them. I'll stabilize them. I need you to kill them with that beautiful axe of yours.
And then
He also
Lucan,
has-
it'll be your turn.
He has
He's
the
gonna take that advice and try to charge the lead kobold.
Yeah, and you've got
and
plenty.
smack it in the face.
Back up in the face. Yeah,
And
that'll
I-
hit.
nice.
Gonna say
That'll
that'll hit.
That'll do, pig.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
Yeah.
got him.
Oh my
And
god.
12. Wow, hits him for 16.
dude.
And with that, Lucan takes his great axe and just decapitates the kobold right in front of severing head from him, and the kobold drops to the ground. The brooch goes flying off the neck, covered in kobold blood. As pretty
he-
guys watch, and the lantern drops as well. Oh, he dropped the lantern to fire his bow, but
I was like, does he have bardic inspiration too?
he didn't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't even need it.
You can't use
You've
it
got
for
about 5 or 10 more feet if you want to move.
Yeah, let's use the last of that to get closer to. One,
Cool.
two,
I think you can get right up next to him.
six.
Yeah, that's only 10 feet. Cool. And that'll end your turn, and we'll move on to Aegis.
I'm going to attempt to stabilize Talon.
I believe you can just do that. You don't have to attempt to.
I would like to stabilize Talon.
Talon, you have been stabilized. You're still at 0 hit points. Or you're at 1 hit point, but you're still unconscious. But you're no longer making saving throws. So you're not about to die.
He's
Uh,
saved. Ladies and
Aegis, do you
gentlemen,
want to
we got
move
him.
at all, or are you going to stand right there?
Hell no, I don't want to move.
Good call. Good call. You didn't want to do with your bonus action?
Yeah, I'm gonna Bardic Inspiration Charles.
What do you say?
Surely you'll do more damage this time, good friend. Here.
Thank you for that
A
inspiration.
little music note. slides
That's,
through.
that's all.
Back
That's all I
Charlie.
needed.
Charlie,
So
will
in
be your
that
turn.
case, I'm gonna do a firebolt. Just roll to hit,
Feeling dangerous tonight, aren't we?
and
Oh,
then
don't-
I think I can
don't
use
even-
bardic
that'll
inspiration
hit.
for my damage, right?
No, it's only a
No,
D20.
it's just attack rolls and skill checks. Saving throws.
Nah.
No, it's just a wide array of things.
Well, I'll hit him for 7 though.
7 points of damage to the kobold. That firebolt is gonna blast him right in the neck, and he looks like he's doing very well. He looks like he's on his final breath already.
He's doing very poorly.
And then it'll be his turn. He's gonna lash out at Lucan, the guy who just ran up on him one last time with a scimitar. Not one last time, who knows. Your AC is 13. That's gonna hit. Lucan, you're gonna take 5 points of slashing damage rounded down because you're raging. So that'll be 3 because we round up in this group, correct?
You're the
Sure.
DM.
Yeah, bigger damage, better number. Lucan, you're going to take 3 points of damage. And I'll apply that manually for you. And it's going to move on to Talon's turn. You're unconscious. We're going to skip your turn. Lucan, it's back to you.
Right. I can use the bardic inspiration to make it more likely that I hit. Is that right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
add it to your attack roll.
You roll and then you add it if you need it. Just
Yeah, exactly.
Correct
You
my
can choose to
understanding.
add it.
Okay.
You can
Got it.
choose when you want to add it. So if you think it'll make the difference in missing or hitting, like I think he's fine here.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
What was that? 15? 15 will hit. And Lucan, how do you want to do this?
I would like to cleave it from the top of its head all the way to groin.
It's not
Yeah.
the snatch.
Yikes.
Just no, just
And with that, because there are no more willing combatants, this combat is by definition over. That means I'll move us back to
Oh.
our other
Yay.
scene. You guys are out of combat.
level
2
3,
dire
level 4.
wolves. Yeah, you are not even level 2 yet. With that, we're out of combat, and you guys are back to this abandoned road clearing. What do you guys want to do in this moment?
We need
We did it.
to heal our boy. Can anyone heal him?
can. So am I conscious now?
You are unconscious.
I'm still
You are
unconscious.
unconscious until either like a short rest happens or one of these guys picks you up.
I mean, Lucan can definitely carry you.
Yeah, I mean, shall
Let's
we?
just have
We
Lucan
should
carry him.
rest and get our boy back.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you guys.
What's
can
a short rest is
definitely-
like it's 20 or 30 minutes, right?
An
Yeah,
hour.
an hour rules is written, but my short rests are like 20, 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I say we
what
take a
the-
short rest and heal him.
Alright.
Anyone?
Let's rest it up.
Yeah, can we like pull maybe like 100 feet away from the path, quote unquote?
Absolutely.
Build a tent and
And I want to like look around and make sure we're like secret and safe about it.
Yeah, you can attempt to pull off to the side, and just leaving the dead bodies there on the road.
I will carry Talon.
Yeah, Lucan, you can scoop him up, no problem. He's like a babe in your arms. But you're
Yeah,
like
I think we
18
leave them.
strength.
Leave the bodies.
At you, bro.
you're gonna leave the bodies?
Yeah, it's like a distraction. You know.
Should we go? We'll go south though, like further south, and then off the path.
I was thinking like, oh, we could.
Or are you thinking
I was-
directly like
I wanted
west
to be
or
like
east off
close
the
enough
path?
to watch to see if people are coming on the path, and like if we have that distraction of a bunch of dead bodies, we might have time to
Yeah.
pull away secretly if we're like still relatively far away. That's what I was thinking. Moving far away also doesn't hurt.
Talon would know, and you guys, he
Let's-
probably would have mentioned this. You guys are probably around a mile away from the keep.
So that's why. Well, I mean, we had to wait for him to be recovered anyway. But I was thinking if we go further towards the destination, because they were heading north.
North.
They
on
were
the
heading
path.
away from the destination.
Yeah, so that's why I was thinking like just moving. Well,
I also want to search these bodies because if they have the ring, like they just murdered
that's
the
true.
lovers and got the ring.
let's just
Uh,
we'll build a small camp just directly like west of the road, and then go back
Don't
and
forget
search the
to
bodies
take
when
your
Talon's
Fucking brooch.
back up.
Yeah, I know. I need the brooch. It looks so
Yeah.
it looks so good with my fabric.
You already grabbed the brooch, right? We just
I'm
have to go
just
search the
insatiably
rest.
curious about life. No, I never got the brooch. I never got it. My unseen servant failed me.
That's right. So we'll just go directly off the path and then rest, and
Maybe
then
I'll
come back and
we'll
check the
sneak
bodies.
back. We'll sneak back and check the bodies.
Okay.
Wait for Talon to come back to life.
Everyone who's awake, give me a perception check and also a stealth check.
Not great perception. Pretty good stealth.
Okay, Charlie, you'll be the first one to notice there's a little small clearing next to a decent sized boulder. Not like a clearing so much as just where a dead plant used to be, where you can pull everyone together and have ample room to hang out for a little bit. With your stealth checks, let's see. Ooh, not the worst average out, I guess. What, 8? Let me do some rolling real quick. Scheiße. Okay, you guys are able to click that long rest button if
A
available.
long rest. I thought you were doing a short rest.
Or short rest button, sorry. Where's the habit? During a short rest, actually, I guess there's no button to click, maybe.
No, there is.
Um,
There is. There is,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool. Did that
Which one's
expend
the short
one of
rest
your...
one?
I tried to spend my hit die, but it didn't work. I'm gonna hit short rest once more and just see if it will let me.
It's short rest is the one that's
Okay, there we go.
It's the
Because
fork and
you
knife.
should
Fork and knife.
work.
All right, I
I thought.
did
It
it
was able to
correctly
use one
this
of your
time.
hit die.
Yeah, you need to actually like hit the roll button. It's not just the rest thing that does it. But yeah, okay. So I used a short rest. I got
Healed up a tiny bit.
7 HP back.
Lucan gets a rage back.
What die are you saying, Jacob?
Hit
When you
dice.
rest, there exists a thing called hit dice. So in your character sheet, there's like the character image, there's your armor class, there's your stuff, your hit points. Below that, there's a hit die. You can use those to recover hit points during your rest. So if you hit the short rest button, it'll say new day, and then below that there's like a hit die thing. If you click the die all the way on there, you can roll your dice to get hit points back.
Ooh, I took
That's a good hit
a
die.
good nap.
Damn, you guys roll like crazy.
I died
how
in
it
one
says
hit. What do you
max.
mean?
Well, that's just on fear level 1. That's gonna happen. The
Yeah,
dire
I have
wolf
the
rolled
best
really
AC
well
in
against
the
you too.
class in the party though. Like that, it should have
Yeah,
been
you're
me.
level one, brother.
It should have been Aegis.
I was in a tree. I was in a tree.
He got bit actually. He just rolled
I
poorly
had
against
tactical advantage.
him. Cool. We'll take that short rest and then we'll go ahead. You guys can go check out the bodies if you'd like.
Just
Yeah,
a
absolutely.
question, DM, right? Player to DM. Can I cast Cure Wounds on myself? I'm not going to do it
Yeah.
now, but just that.
Yeah.
You can do that on yourself, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Any spell that has a cast of touch, like a range, like Cure Wound,
Yeah.
you can cast on yourself. I mean, any spell, I'm pretty sure you can cast Healing Word on yourself. You
Okay,
can cast
I just
any spell you want on yourself. I
wanted-
wouldn't recommend casting Fireball on yourself, but you can do it.
No, I just want to make sure I was understood that
I just
correctly.
want the option.
Right. Yeah, you guys can go and check out the bodies. Talon, you're nice and wide awake now. Lucan, you feel great. Charlie and Aegis, I assume you feel fine too. Did you guys even use hit die?
No.
Okay, cool. Yeah, everyone's feeling chipper. 20, 30 minutes goes by. You don't hear anything. You don't see anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna join Aegis and go investigate the bodies.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, we
Each
should all
of
go.
you give me a perception check. I mean, you can find the brooch, no problem. You can find it next to the body of the leader that Lucan beheaded, and it's covered in
So
kobold
perception?
blood. Yeah, perception
Okay.
check. Okay. Damn. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Charlie, are you looking too? Okay, well, it doesn't matter. You all rolled pretty well. On the leader of the cultist kobold's body, you will find a letter sealed in wax, and you'll also find 10 gold pieces.
Oh, I'll hold
as-
on to this, boys. Don't worry. We'll divvy it up later.
Heard that before. And then there's a couple scimitars, and a short bow, and about 25 arrows as well, and a quiver.
That
Uh,
aside, that reminds me, DM, that Talon still has the 150 gold worth. I think it's 15 platinums that we got for taking this
the advance, yeah.
this quest. So just I didn't add that to my inventory, but just re-bringing it up here in case it comes up. I'm
Sure. Feel free to add that to your inventory. Actually, that's
I'll
it's a
try to
good
figure
call.
out how to do it. But
I got it for you. You had 30. Now you have 180. You have 180 gold. He gave you, I guess,
it was
it
15
was 15
platinums,
plat.
right?
Yeah, it's 15 plat. Okay, you got 15 plat on you.
All right.
You can
Oh,
go
yeah,
into your character sheet.
yep, I see it
80.
now. It
Okay.
came up right away. I just
And then, Aegis, did you add your gold that you just found?
Yeah.
Perfect.
10 gold, and I'm trying to figure out how to add a brooch to my
Yeah,
inventory.
there may or may not be a.
The management
custom
system here
inventory.
doesn't work very well.
Yeah, Foundry's a little bit fiddly, but we'll figure it out.
Sure.
At this point, after you guys have searched the bodies and found that, I think it's time to cut over to a little break action.
Okay.
And take a tenor here.
Good.
Coming up at 9 o'clock. Sounds like a good idea. And welcome back to Rage Against the DM. Last we found our heroes, they had just killed 2 giant direwolves and a couple of kobolds, hidden in the forest path where they're walking towards their destination, the Keep of Urkwater. Gentlemen, what are we doing in this moment?
Looting them.
Looting, rooting and looting.
Mm-hmm.
You find, next to the body of the decapitated kobold that Luke and Sue handily finished off, a brooch, a silver pendant on a silver chain, orb-like in structure. It's just a solid silver background with an obsidian face, and on that face is little amethyst inlaid within the obsidian in the shape of, actually, Aegis and Talon. Give me religion checks.
Religion, okay. Alrighty.
Cool. Aegis, you recognize the insignia, which I will put in the how do I guess I got this print screen this, huh? I'm gonna put it in the Discord. You recognize an emblem. It's kind of the shape of a raven's head, but all freaky deaky swirly like, made out of purple amethyst inlaid in that jet. And I'll show it in the Discord for everyone.
Said, I quote, freaky deaky what like?
Freaky deaky swirly like.
Swirly, thank you.
Posting it in the Discord now, because screen takes forever on my computer for some reason. You notice this emblem, and Aegis, you recognize this as the emblem of the Cult of the Dragon Below.
Oh, this is everyone's uncle's tribal armband.
Yeah, literally.
all the dragon marks are.
It's the shape of a dragon skull, and
The
it
cult-
represents
the what?
the dragon below. And
Gotcha.
all of you know how Eberron came to be, of course, because you read the intro packet. And this
And
dragon
are
below,
short on YouTube and on TikTok.
That's so true, bestie. The Dragon Below is a cult of people who are shunned by modern overworld society, right? They are all about bringing back Kyber, who was the evil progenitor dragon
Cruel.
Kyber the Cruel. Hey, this guy watches and edits. But so they're all about bringing back Kyber the Cruel and restoring like Dalkir and overlords and just kind of evil, freaky deaky shit. And you guys would recognize, once Aegis tells you what this is, you guys know about them. I mean, they're like the boogeyman that people would scare their children with. And as adventurers, you're well aware that they're a real threat out there. And then, I mean, we described that you found the gold and a letter sealed with ink, black ink with a similar sigil on the sealed ink, the eel, whatever it's called, ink seal.
I want to crack the letter.
Okay,
And
you're
share it with the boys.
You're just gonna crack it.
I'm just gonna crack. Well, I want to look at it. Do I kind of read it?
You wanna how do you want to look at it? Describe what you're doing. because that.
I'm gonna turn it over in my hands and read.
Okay, make a
the
perception
writing
check.
on it. To read?
Check the scroll out. Yeah.
Is it in an envelope or something to that effect?
It's just a furled up piece of parchment with an ink seal sealing it shut.
Yeah, I just want to look at the seal and then see if that recognize that, and then I'm gonna crack it open.
The seal
Read
is
it.
the same. It's the same image. It's the Cult of the
Okay,
Dragon
but-
Below emblem.
Then I crack that bitch.
Okay, you just crack it. Okay, give me a
Yeah, there's-
dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, shit. Dex. Why can I click on that? 14.
Okay, good enough. As Aegis goes to crack open the letter, just as his, I assume you open it with a blade or something.
Sure.
I guess how do you want to do it?
Yeah. I'll unsheath my moon touch short sword and crack it
Crack it with a
in the
sword.
light of the sword.
Here. Cool. As the sword cracks the emblem, it glows vibrant purple and lashes out. Aegis is fortunate enough to drop this message, but it burns to a crisp in front of him. And Aegis, you're gonna take the 14. That's gonna be a pass. You're gonna take 1 point of force damage.
Alan,
As
just
the
from the
letter
side,
rebukes you.
goes, brilliant, genius.
And there is now a pile of ash on the forest floor collected.
It's good technology. It's good technology. I don't know what to say. But look at you on your feet, Lucan. I'm so proud of you. How do you feel about heading towards the castle?
Where do we go?
Everybody? I don't know what else to do here. There's the dragon below. This is a little scary. Are we feeling good?
Let's begin. And Talon walks off again, leading the group through the forest. This time, sort of following the path, but giving it a wider berth, like taking the forest, we'll call it 50, 60 feet off of the path. But using that, like, I want to use the path on our side and then my awareness of the direction of south as my navigation, but not actually to be on the path again.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely, yeah. You can definitely walk along. Are you guys doing it stealthily? Are you going to more brazen? Like, how are you guys moving? Quickly?
I'm gonna intend to move stealthily again, right? I mean, we'll see
Sure.
if the
Slow
group,
and sure.
we'll see if the group follows me. But like, yeah, that's
Everyone
Talon.
go ahead and
Talon
give
is a
me-
patient man. He's gonna move slowly.
Everyone give me stealth checks, and then Talon give me a perception check as well.
Stealth check.
No.
That's a nat 1. That's 2 nat 1s. Holy smokes.
No. And by that I mean we're stomping through the forest, singing songs, drunk on our battle
swinging
victory.
sticks at everything.
Just belching loudly, farting, having
Damn,
some
my nat one
shots.
is still a 6. That's
Oh
not
my
the
God.
worst ever. Like, I mean,
That's
I
crazy.
recognize nat one's already a fail.
It's kind of
but-
funny.
Okay, you guys can progress along the forest, but
You said
give me a
perception?
perception check. Yes, please.
11.
An 11. Yeah, and you don't notice any, untoward beings or what's going on here. Charlie, I didn't ask you to roll, buddy.
I'm not
You don't-
seeing
you
anything.
don't
I
see
know,
shit
sorry.
anyway.
Yeah.
And you guys will follow down the path, keep going down the King's Forest. You know you're about a mile away at this point, so you're moving slow. Yeah, you rolled pretty poor on stealth, but it's not like you're just rushing through the woods. As you get about 0.75 of a mile away, the woods start to thin out a little bit, and you can see you're at the base of the start of a hill that raises up until you can't see quite as much in the darkness, but it's just shadowy and dark, and you can see it blocks out the night sky. And at the tippy top of the hill, quarter mile away, you can see what looks to be stone walls and in disarray, like dilapidated, not really a structure anymore, but still standing ruins live there. And you are approaching it from the south, but you, at this point, can determine exactly how you want to get there.
And I look around and see if I see lights, guard posts, right? Any signs of outlooks on this path on our way up?
Sure, yeah, give me a perception check.
A
With
guard
advantage.
post, something like that. In fact,
Sure.
Perception with advantage, you said?
I'm going to say the group is helping you here do this. Okay, 15. Yeah,
15.
nice. Yeah, you can see on the southern side, which is where the path seems to lead to, is the main entrance of this dilapidated ruin. And there's a giant. There is no gate anymore. There's just a hole, and not even like the stone above it. It's just all gone. You can see perched on either side of the ruins of there, on the top of the walls, are two flickering lanterns. But aside from that, you see nothing else. From this distance, at least.
Alan turns back to the party and says, "Do we go through or around?"
I don't hate the idea of going around. This is scary as shit.
How much further is around?
I think that we could stay just a little bit east. And I point east and look at Aegis, expecting him to be a dummy and not know which way that is. And stay out of the range of their vision and climb
you're
this
doing
short
it right.
wall.
You're doing it right. You don't have to look at me. You're doing it right.
I take my staff and just smack it into the top of his foot. not a real aggressive strike, but just a you're testing me.
Oh, shot
kind of
across the
warning.
bow. Yes, heard, Jeff, heard.
Heard, chef.
Okay, then with that, I'm gonna start leading us not through this gate, but you said this wall is dilapidated, right? So we're gonna try and go east around the actual entrance and find a spot where we can traverse the wall or the ruins of what was once a wall.
Sure. Yeah, you guys can make your way and see the eastern side of it. This side, or this side is definitely more built up than the other side. You can't see any noticeable way in. One of the parts of the wall is like broken away a little bit, and you could probably scale it. It's not quite flat anymore. But there's no open entrance on the eastern side of it.
Yeah.
And you don't notice any lights on this side either.
That I'm gonna say that was part of our plan, or this part of my plan was like we want to stay away from the will reek points, expecting that they'll be guarded, and like hoping to scale a bit of the dilapidated wall and get over somewhere that there's going to be less attention, right? So not the center gate and not like a real crumbled part of the wall, but like something that's out of the way, but not maximum fortress wall.
So yeah, what would you guys like to do? Are we approaching the wall, or are we?
Yeah, I think we walk out to the wall. And then I'm gonna look at Lucan and say, "Big man, give me a boost." And then I'm gonna look to him to sort of put me up the wall.
Okay, so a couple things are gonna happen before we get you guys up the wall, because I got a map here for you that is gonna help you as well. Give me a perception check from all of you as you get within 50 feet of the wall.
Okay. This might change my plan.
Yeah, exactly. So I just want, before you guys do anything crazy, I just want to.
Wow, I feel like I can't believe that roll.
Let's go.
Okay, Talon, with your 17, as you guys get within 15, 25 feet of the wall, which, by the way, the wall is about 20, 25 feet up. As you approach from the eastern side, one of the sections is, like I said, kind of eaten away at, is almost the best way to describe it. Let me throw you guys onto the map. get you guys a look at what's going on here. Talon, I assume you're in front,
Yep.
which just
Just
seems to
appreciate
be the
every
case now.
builder in this game using standard measurements. 25, 30 feet
Everyone
seems
uses
to be like
everyone
the
uses feet,
regular height.
well, for
All
like a
increments of
wall.
5,
Yeah.
brother.
Despite your best attempts to make the metric system happen, it's not going to happen, brother.
I'm making metric happen. It's not gonna happen. Let's go ahead and
You asked about the temperature.
give me 2 seconds so I can set this up.
No, please
Take
I
take
three.
forgot to
Take
do
3.
something.
Hey, no rush.
Best I can do is 1 second.
3 different type of buyers here.
Oops. Nope, 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 nope.
What are we paying this guy?
Not
Yeah, right.
much. Not much.
Is it because we killed those direwolves so quickly? Look, man, I'm sorry.
We avoided the bears.
We avoided
No,
the
no,
bears.
no. I'm just setting things up.
I know you were expecting those 34th higher health as longer.
And if you guys will notice, we are on the abandoned castle map.
We are loading the abandoned castle. on
We are
my side.
loading. Hey, there we go. Wow, we started. No, here we are.
Oh, look at those lights.
Oh, lovely. Another vertical orient. Kill you.
Can you guys see anything beyond
see-
just the terrain?
I see
Yeah, I
a
see.
rocky wall in front of us and then like some light that juts out. I would assume Aegis can see a bunch because he has dark vision.
I can.
Check the stream in
There's also
Discord,
one
Carter, if you want
long
to see what we see.
sliver of light
Oh,
all
you're
the way
right.
down
Yeah,
here.
Beautiful.
You just watch the
Oh, you
Discord.
see? Beautiful. Cool.
I see the same
Talon?
as what you see.
With your perception check, up and to the left of you, so 5 feet forward and like 25 feet over, you hear a snoring sound coming from beyond the parapet. You can't see anything, but you can hear the soft snores of a small creature, it sounds like.
Okay. What I want to do is this the right? No, I don't want that. I want the straight line one. How do I do that? This. Yeah. So I want to go like.
And we're not in combat, by the way. We're just so we're clear. You
Yeah.
can move. You guys can move together. You can.
What I'd like to
We're not in
do
combat.
is move. We'll call it right here, this spot.
Okay.
And then I want Lucan to help boost me up to this spot on the wall.
Okay.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay back and put my quarterstaff down and try and pull someone else up with
Okay.
me. I'm assuming
Yeah.
that
Aegis.
Aegis can do the teleport thing. I don't need to pull him. I'm going to try and
I'm actually
pull
all out of
Charlie
points,
I'm gonna-
unfortunately.
and I'm going
pretty
to say
dexterous.
too bad. I'm going to try and pull Charlie because I like him more right now. So that's what I'd like to try and do. Is first, like I was saying before, is I want Lucan to give me a boost up here, and then I'm gonna pull Charlie up, and then my thinking is that like once we get there, provided that we don't get murdered, is that then we will pull up Lucan after us.
Sure. Absolutely. Yeah. You can definitely move up to the wall here. You guys have free reign of your characters, correct?
Yeah.
I mean, we should.
Movement is set to combat turn. It's currently not my turn.
It's not our turn.
We're not in an encounter. Movement should
So
be
true.
Oh, here we go. Sorry.
Real.
So true.
Very real.
There you go. Move your character. Be very careful. Please don't move yourself beyond where you would be going.
I'm still out.
You're not on select, I don't think.
There you
Okay,
Oh,
so
What,
Lucan is going to attempt
do you
to help.
need a check from
boost-
me to get up here? Or
Yes,
how do
you're
you
gonna
do it?
make an athletics check or acrobatics check with advantage because
Okay.
Lucan is helping boost you up.
We're gonna go with acrobat. My athletics is not. Oh yeah, I'm making that. It's not even close.
Yeah, Lucan definitely just lifts you up, gets your heel, just fucking throws you up there. You land with a soft flip, and honestly, make no noise as you
Can you
land
move
up
me
there.
like one to the right? I'm stuck under. Oh, there we go.
Cool. And then you can in turn reach down your staff and help Lucan up. Lucan, make an athletics or
I want to
acrobatics
get
check.
I want to get Charlie first, and then for
Oh,
both
sure.
of us to pull Lucan because he's
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna
help.
say.
So I want Lucan to help Charlie up, and then I'm gonna also help him from the top, and then we'll get Lucan.
Pretty
on.
sure I could
I
just
guess
boost everybody.
maybe we'll I guess we'll get Aegis also. Like, we'll go all the little guys first.
Oh, thank you. I'll hold the retreat.
Cool. So yeah, whoever's going first, roll athletics for me or acrobatics.
Acrobatics, but I feel like I have both
Do you
Lucan
need?
and I have two people helping me. So like, do I do double?
Well,
You know
so
what I
far
mean?
Talon's the only person who's giving me an acrobatics check, so he's the only one who's up there. So who's going first?
No, I'm
I
saying,
can
but
just
like,
keep boosting people.
You can only
but-
you can't get triple advantages. I mean,
Wow.
you know what I mean? Roll that
I
with
rolled a
advantage
1.
though, Andrew.
Oh yeah, he was already. Andrew's asking if he had advantage. That's what he meant by double.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
have advantage. Yeah. You're being helped.
So roll
Okay,
one more
I just wanted to make
normal
sure.
one. I guess is more fair.
Talon tried to help,
should I
didn't
roll?
work. Now I'll boost him.
There you
Talon's
go.
good.
Yeah, with 11, Charlie is able to clamber up, not quite as gracefully, but you make it up there as well.
do I go like
And
on
then-
top of him? Like right here?
You can move your character.
Go like south
Here?
of me. I guess it doesn't really matter, but
Yeah, it doesn't
just,
matter where.
just don't be on top of me because like I'm
I know.
laying there trying to pull people up from Lucan.
Oh, I know. I was just trying to figure out how the waiting part.
All right, so now we're gonna try and get Aegis up.
Let's do it.
Yeah, the two of you can bodily handle that.
This.
But this is what I'm saying. So like, what I was saying about double advantage is that you have somebody boosting him up and also somebody pulling him up.
Yeah, but if you're rolling that one, you're still fucked.
Yeah,
I
you
know,
just-
but I'm saying like it should be.
The DC is lowered because of that, Andrew, but you can only get so much advantage. And you don't ever automatically succeed on things that require rolls.
well,
The DC is whatever I decide how hard something is. So you don't know what you're passing, you know what I mean? No.
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 You can only ever get advantage.
Okay.
But
You can only
But so what
get,
he's saying
I
is
get-
like, in my scenario, let's say it was
No,
a
I know.
15, and I had advantage, whereas you had advantage, but he maybe hypothetically brought it to a 10 also, right? Because you had double help, so like the number was lower and you had advantage. Those are fake numbers, but that's the point.
No, I know. I was just thinking that like since there was with somebody boosting you up and
But
somebody
bringing it down to
You're not
10
wrong.
is more help than a second advantage. Like that's what I'm
But
saying.
you're not wrong. Double advantage would be sick. That would be sick. Rolling
Yeah.
3 dice sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, if it existed, it would be overpowered. That's why we don't have it.
Be fun. More importantly, be fun.
I think we've put more strategy into climbing this wall than any other part of the adventure
Definitely
so
more
far.
than saving my
This one
life.
working the- yeah, right. As Jacob
We let
there
Jacob
lifeless,
bleed out for
Wolf
3
will
turns.
just attacked next to him.
And then you guys are attempting to pull Aegis up
Yeah,
as well.
I mean, we definitely got Aegis.
I'm up. 23, baby.
Oh, I didn't see the roll.
Yeah, he got a 23.
That's right. Perfect. He's up, and then Lucan is going to be pulled up by the three of you, I assume.
Yeah.
Hefty boy.
Yeah, I'm holding the stick, and then they're holding
not
my
really-
legs.
I'm not really helping. I'm just there.
Lucan, give me an athletics with advantage, please.
We all scatter.
Oh, he's made that. That's fine.
Yeah, and Lucan is able to
22,
clamber up.
21.
No problem.
Oh, 22.
So you
Yeah.
guys are. I want to move you guys up here and up here, so you're like actually on the wall. And you guys are all up top. Didn't make too much noise. You felt like you're doing pretty okay. All of you were pretty graceful, except for Charlie, but he had 2 people helping him, so
Yeah, we'll see.
hard to mess that one up.
Double 2 advantage.
Triple advantage. And what would you guys like to do from here? You can't see much. The inside
South?
wall is still pretty well
Move-
obtained.
South
don't
is
know,
like
what's the same?
stage right, correct? Like,
No, south is up.
And then we stage left.
The entrance to the tower, you guys were moving south towards the tower. The entrance is on the bottom. And you guys moved eastward
okay,
around it.
all right.
So you guys approached from the northeastern
Um,
side, essentially.
then yeah, I would like to stealthily. Where's my measure thing? I'd like to go. God damn it! How do I?
Again, not in combat, so you can just move up
Well,
until
I don't
tell
want.
you
I don't
stop.
want to
You gotta
see
draw it
something. That's my
first.
thing. Is like I want to like show you where I'm trying to go.
Sure.
Shit.
And the selector tool
thinking-
is the rule.
Yeah.
So I want to
See,
go
I was
like
thinking,
this way, and then I heard something over here, so I want to like try and like
You did.
peek this corner, Counter-Strike style, but I don't want to like show myself. Like I don't want to just get up in its face. I want to
Hey.
just like spy.
So you want to jiggle
That way.
peek it? Sure.
I feel better. I feel like it'd be better to go this way.
I'm not asking you.
But okay, well,
We can't go that way though. There's a
you
wall.
can.
We have to go.
So you can see to the north
this
of you.
way,
You can
right?
see you guys are up 20, 25 feet,
Damn it.
right? The wall and the floor is broken off about 10 feet from Charlie into that chamber of that tower. Right? It used to connect to the rest of the floor at that point, but you can't. It doesn't. It's broken off.
The stairway's broken off.
The stairway remains, but you can't see the stairway from where you're at. But the floor is
can.
no longer the floor.
Yeah, I mean we see the stairway, like, or at least
Oh,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying,
you
the
see that in the
stair-
stairway. Yeah. So yeah,
But
you
we-
see the
so
stairway
we
on the
use-
other side,
Yeah,
but the
so we can
floor
go down
has
there.
broken away in this tower. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
that floor is like 10 feet down.
The
It's
floor,
not
the
wa-
floor
oh.
is 25 feet down.
Okay.
So you can't go that way.
You guys
That's what
are
you're
like,
saying.
it's like, I mean, you can certainly try and attempt to climb down. You can go any way you want. I'm not going to stop you from trying to do whatever comes,
So yeah, I would
the
like to go like
Right,
to.
so-
I don't know. We'll call it here first.
Oh, that way
Okay.
sounds the best.
I guess I'm just gonna wait. You said just
Just do
that,
it.
right? So I'm
Just
gonna
do
go.
it.
Just do
Yeah,
it. Just
so you
move
wanna
it.
That
peek that
collides with the
corner.
wall. So okay, this
I
way.
assume you're trying to move stealthily.
Yes.
Cool. At this point, and even actually here, give me a perception check. And a stealth check.
Perception and a stealth. Perception was not great. Right, stealth was all right. That's perception's
Never mind.
9, stealth of
All right.
17.
Stealth, you feel pretty confident that you're moving pretty sneakily. With your perception check, it takes you until you get fully around the corner to notice huddled in the corner there, a little goblin wrapped
Oh,
in a
that was
cloak.
super cool how it just appeared on
Sleeping.
screen. Just for the record,
You like that?
That was pretty
yeah, that's
sweet.
that's what I was setting up. You see that kobold sleeping there.
Goblin.
Looks
or
like he
kobold?
should be on this one. Sorry, this one's a goblin. Damn, I'm
Okay.
all.
This guy.
He's sleeping there, lantern not lit, not doing watch. He's taking a snooze, but he hasn't noticed you, and he hasn't woken up. He's snoring softly away, and you guys probably noticed Talon take note of something.
Okay. Really torn between like attacking him and like trying to sneak around. Can I look around and see if I perceive anything else, like another guard, someone? I'm particularly interested in, if it helps, like this walkway this way. I'm going to look this way mostly to see if I see
Sure.
someone coming.
So you want to sneak up around him and peek down that
No,
corridor?
I want to just like look and
So there's a wall right in front of you, right? So you can't see through that tower
can
wall.
I listen really closely?
Yeah, you can certainly attempt to listen.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Then yeah, I want to just like gain my sense of the surroundings and see what I determine.
Yeah, with a 12. Yeah, you just hear the snoring goblin.
All right, then I'm gonna go just walk up very sneakily and bash it over the head with the staff.
Okay. Give me an attack roll with advantage.
The
Yep.
22.
A 22 is gonna hit. You roll damage.
It is gonna hit.
It's gonna be an automatic crit because the goblin is
Rolled the crit.
incapacitated.
It's a 14.
Oh my.
Perfect. Yeah,
28
you
damage.
Talon walks up sneakily like a mouse. Not a sound was heard, not even a pebble. You hear him pull out his quarterstaff and completely blood crushing, just skull smashing sound come around that corner.
You can do it non-lethally.
Did you want to do it non-lethally? Because it was not described
Yeah.
as such, but you definitely can.
You just want to knock him out? Or do you want to kill
Like
him?
Liam Neeson fucking pinch his neck, or are you
And
trying
yeah,
to
right,
brain
I-
this?
He
are you trying
said
to brain
smash him with a
this-
quarterstaff.
I
That's
know,
what I
I
heard.
know, I know.
No,
I know.
that's
You can. That's a good point. You can make non-lethal attack.
You can knock him out.
yeah. Talon wouldn't kill the creature; it's defenseless. He's just gonna try and take it out of commission. That's
Yeah.
just put him all the way to wait.
Sure. Yeah. With a 14, you're definitely. The goblin is knocked unconscious, doubly so. He might as well be dead with how soundly it's sleeping now.
That's 28.
And it still makes a very solid noise, and you hear the rustlings of other things to the west of you, west and down. Talon, you specifically, the rest of you are behind that wall. You still can't hear anything or see anything, but you think you've attracted something. You don't know if they're like, oh, we're under attack, or if they're just investigating noise or something, but you hear the rustling of something. It's a beautiful cat.
I'm gonna, from around this wall corner, I'm gonna move myself just to illustrate the point. But
We can see you.
I'm gonna come here and like signal the like come fast, and then lead the group this way, south, away from the sounds that I've heard coming towards us.
Well, yeah, you guys can make your way slowly across the parapet. Who's lagging behind? Charlie? I'll move you, buddy. You got a cat.
Where's how come I don't see the corpse of this guy?
The corpse is right where Charlie's standing.
I still don't see it though.
I'm
It's because I deleted him.
standing on top of him.
He no longer exists. All there is a blood stain. And
No, he's unconscious.
unconscious kobold. Yeah, you guys can look down that parapet. There's nothing that you see.
He's a
No movement.
changeling.
Yeah, down this side of the wall, there's nothing more. And again, you can hear the clank of metal on metal or rustling off to the east of you. We'll call it just because for clarity's sake.
No.
To the right of you, sure.
That's west.
I know. To the west of you, you can hear movement and
Then we use the
Small
clock.
bickering
3
voices.
o'clock.
sorry, 3 o'clock. Yeah, 3 o'clock.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do from here?
Talon is gonna stealthily, but keep leading us like forward this way, or away from the rustling sound, and south towards where we're trying to get to. Anyway.
Sure. Yeah, feel free to move all yourself as.
Oh, this map is bigger. All right.
Cool. Jacob, you're gonna get to about there with Lucan right behind you. And both of you give me a perception check. Anyone who crosses that corner, give me a perception check.
I don't think I've crossed yet, but like
Not yet, you haven't. But if you want to sidle up there next to him, you can.
I might as well. Yeah.
Okay, well that's a fucking 18 from Lucan. So he's gonna notice the
almost a
kobold right around down
Goblin?
the damn it. Yeah, goblin.
I mean,
It even says
21.
goblin. I don't even know why I'm saying goblin. To the west of you guys down the west wall. This one is not asleep. He's looking out with a lantern towards the south. Hasn't noticed you guys yet, but you notice in between him and you, there's about 15 feet of broken wall.
Oh, the jig is up.
Helpful. That's useful. I mean, I'll roll for perception for this if you need me to, but like, do we need to continue heading south to get towards where we're going, or does it appear this is like the border? Like, should we be heading inwards to get to the?
You would,
where-
I mean, you would know that this is the outside wall, and it's connected to it's the defensive wall. So anything on the inside is going to be like.
Okay, so
you
we
know,
want to go like
like,
this way.
Yeah, that's the inside of the keep.
Okay, that's.
I mean, you can check out the walls as long as you'd like. I mean, I'm
No,
not gonna
I
stop
just
you.
wanted to make sure that like I that Right. Just if
Right,
I thought I need to
right.
go this way, or if I want to be going this way.
Gotcha.
Should we then like go?
Okay, then
that
I would
way
like
and
to.
then
I,
down?
I feel like
Yeah, I would like to
like-
drop down here into this like crevasse
he's like that's
at
better
least.
than going here.
I mean, for the time being, I don't
This
want
way?
this goblin to see me, so I'm just gonna jump down here because I'm in the front and get out of like the immediate in front of his face vision.
Nice, the outside.
No, I mean just this is like a break in the wall is what I'm seeing on the map, and therefore if I jump down here, like he shouldn't see me at least till he gets up here and looks down. So I want to like jump just down here. And
Oh no,
get-
I know, but then we have to go back
Well,
up.
then we're gonna
that
go this
other
way,
side.
and there's
We can
stairs right here that I can see.
Follow the break in the wall.
Yeah, like I can go this
No,
way
but I'm
and see
saying, like,
these
but We can
stairs.
also do the same break in the wall, but like on this side.
Yeah, but we were running away from.
There's a wall
Okay.
right here, Andrew. Like this in front of you on your
No, I
right
know,
is
I
a
know.
wall.
No, I'm not.
So we have
I
to
know,
go
I'm
this
saying
way.
We go, but there's an active person that's. All right.
I don't understand. We have to get here to this space right in front of me first.
No, I know, and then we're after that.
I haven't. I'm
Over,
waiting for you
over
guys to
here,
figure out
right?
what you're doing. I know. I'm going just down in this gap, and then I'm gonna go this way.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
all right.
Oh,
I'm
you're
just,
gonna go in the gap. Oh, sorry.
yeah, I'm just jumping
Never mind.
off of this wall part and going down here into the little courtyard.
No,
to
I
get-
agree with that. I didn't realize that the gap goes into the. Nice.
So why can't we see in the black?
'Cause
Oh,
you don't
you
have
guys can.
visibility
Okay,
yet. We
okay.
can see it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that this was like an.
Or you're talking, but we can't hear you.
Before we start moving into the courtyard, everyone's gonna have to give me an athletics check or acrobatics check to climb down the broken part of the wall.
The nat 20. I absolutely
Yeah,
backflip off
down.
the wall, just stunting.
So lands lightly. Lucan and Aegis manage just fine as well, and Charlie is also able to scamper down, no problem, without alerting anything, or you don't think that kobold heard you guys or anything. As you step out into the courtyard, I'm gonna need a couple of perception checks from everyone. Not a couple, just one perception check from everyone.
I perceive everything.
Everything that was ever done.
I've actually went Gojo, like, universal knowledge, and I've understood all the things that have ever happened.
All right. So I'm gonna try and do this from your perspective. Talon, as well as Lucan, you guys notice one cultist wrapped in robes, the same emblem emblazoned on its breast. And one cultist who's wearing what looks to be even fancier robes. He's got his hood down, he's got long black hair, disheveled, looks like he hasn't bathed in a week, but he's a human man in appearance. And on his emblem on his chest, it also has a gold ring around it. It's embroidered. And you see those two figures, and they haven't noticed you yet, but they are looking your way, and they are coming that way. At this point, we're going to go in a turn-by-turn order. We're not going to be in combat just yet, but Talon, you're the first one to jump down. What would you like to do? You're the one who notices these people. I mean,
Yeah. Okay, clarifying question: is this? Not this. I keep clicking this thing, and it's not like giving me what I. Is this like a corner? Could I get over here and be around the corner from these
Yes.
guys?
you would definitely be around the corner. That is a wall there.
And
And
is
those
this
are
a-
steps up into a doorway that leads into the keep proper.
Yeah. So I'd like to go, like right in this area and be like, like Splinter Cell, like at the corner, like looking for them to come, but like also not in the face of the door. That's
Okay.
what I would like to move.
Sure. Yeah, you can
Call it-
move that
call
far
it here.
and do it stealthily.
Yeah.
Give me a favor, roll a stealth check for that motion as well, because you are crossing an open
Yeah.
courtyard with people actively looking for you. Something.
Yeah. No worries.
Another nat 20. Yeah. You, like James Bond, find yourself at the corner ready. and you feel very confident no one saw or heard anything you did. Aegis, you were the next one down, based on my thing over here. So, what would you like to do with your supposed turn?
I'm gonna follow.
Cool. Over there. Give me a stealth check as well for me, if you don't mind.
Oh, actually, I do mind. So can we just not?
Well.
Never mind. I don't mind.
Ooh,
Never
let's
mind.
go.
Okay. Yeah, roll crushing everything. With a 19 stealth, you feel very confident. No one noticed you as well. The last one, or Lucan, what would you like to do at this moment? In this 6-second time span. You got a stealth over there? Uh-oh. Cool. Lucan, you're going to get to about here before you unknowingly kick a rock that kicks into another rock that sends a cascade of stone flying. You don't trip or fall or anything. You catch yourself. But as that happens, you see this one of the cultists notice you immediately, give a shriek and yell, "Intruders!" Then these two guys are gonna, the two guys that you saw are gonna run up, and then we are going to go into initiative. Once I toggle you all, there's got to be a better way for me to do this. But I'm just missing. Oh, Aegis was already in combat for some reason.
He's always in combat with his demons.
Mhm.
Lucan and Talon, roll initiative for me.
Yeah, bar is being there. It is.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
The 13?
All right. Okay, so Lucan, catching them by surprise, it's actually going to be your go first.
Boy. Too far. Okay. Then I'm going to just move here, strategically placing myself between the party and the enemies.
Wait, if possible, Talon would like to do like a get behind arm
No, it's not
signal.
your turn. Nope.
Okay, nope,
Not
fair
your
enough.
turn initiative.
Fair.
Lucan does
Understood.
what he does before you
Understood,
can
yeah.
react.
Heard.
Lucan, you want to stand in the middle of them? In between the group and the people?
Yep.
Do you want to do anything else? Do you have like a hand axe you can throw or anything?
Oh.
You've got 4 hand axes on you. You are more than welcome to toss one of those bad boys. Not saying you
Hell
should,
yeah.
just saying you could.
Oh no, we're doing it. So is that just a normal attack roll with my hand axe?
It's a dexterity attack roll because you're throwing it.
Ooh.
It should do it oh, actually, no, that's
It-
simple melee.
Select thrown. That
Perfect.
probably does it. Try it.
I saw the roll, but I don't see the result anywhere.
That was
Wait.
he rolled a 15. Saw
Mhm.
that.
I'll tell you what it hit.
Okay. It is giving me the damage option.
Okay, hit that. Well, that's for the simple melee one. I don't know how to do thrown, I guess. Okay, for
Wait, Lucan,
brevity's
just try and just for the sake of testing, roll like a D6 or a D8 like from the bottom bar. I remember we had that
Yeah.
problem with Andrew the
The
other day, where, like his
daggers.
rolls weren't working. And so let's just see if his roll show or if he needs to like reload and relog.
oh, gotcha.
Okay, that one worked, so never mind. So I guess just like use the regular damage
Okay.
option and see how that works then, because it's not your client bugging like it happened with Andrew. I just
Right.
wanted us to check that first.
Okay, so it's 2 plus 3, or plus 1 from your dexterity modifier. So you do 3 damage when you toss your hand axe at this cult, the cultist right in front of you. Kind of catches him in the leg and bloodies him a little bit. He lets out a little shriek. And then I
Oh,
never
thanks.
began the combat. Sorry, gentlemen, I never began the combat. We're gonna skip Lucan's turn because that happened. Tom, it'll be your turn.
That's probably why. Okay.
Oh,
That's
that
why.
yeah.
That's exactly why I wasn't working.
That's exactly why. Yeah.
Fake
So
DM.
Lucan, or rather, Talon would like to hold his action until one of these creatures gets closer and, like, you know, has approached. Once they're basically, like, I don't know, we'll call it in threatening range of Lucan, I'm going to reach out and throw one of the daggers in my inventory at them.
Okay, sure. So like if a enemy combatant moves within 5 feet of Lucan, you're gonna throw a dagger. Yeah, you can hold that action. I will say you can just throw a dagger now. You're within range.
But I want them to not know that I'm here yet until they become overconfident.
Okay, sure.
I'm waiting for, like, to bait them. That's
Absolutely. In that case, we'll hold your action, and Aegis, it'll be your turn.
You say
I'm
you're
going to.
Master at that?
He is a master baiter.
I'm just gonna silvery wisp that guy.
The tried and true.
Oh, we gonna hit.
oh wow,
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
gonna hit.
that's
Damn, these fucking rolls, dude. Oh, sorry.
And max
Oh,
damage.
max damage.
Rolls.
Okay, well, that cultist, you see as Aegis pulls down a mote of moonlight and shoots it out in front of him, it hits the face of the cult.
You muted yourself again.
Well, that's crazy. Yeah, the cultist dies. He gets blown apart by moonlight damage and gets evaporated. Do you want to move at all, Aegis, or is that your turn?
No, I'm perfectly content to stay right here. I'll end my turn.
Charlie?
I think I
never mind.
have 60.
60.
Probably check your spell slots before you do anything. I know that.
He's got one first level spell slot left.
50.
I just remember that we were talking about that earlier. Just reminding him.
Mm-hmm.
We're all new players.
We have
Oh.
Frost, actually.
60 feet, Ray of
Slow
Frost.
down the
10 is going to miss. The
You have a
cult
bark
fanatic.
inspiration.
Oh,
Have you
Does
used
he?
your bark inspiration? I don't
I
believe you have.
haven't. I mean, but I didn't know. Does that continue through instances or no?
It lasts
I
an
mean, it's
hour.
Less
DM?
an hour, yeah.
yeah, it left an hour. It hasn't been an hour since
So-
you guys approached the.
So I guess.
This one will work,
Well,
Andrew.
Jesus.
He's got
This guy's wants advantage on
his
everything.
lower one was a 5, so
Cool.
it's
It'll hit. Even with that, it'll hit. So go ahead and roll damage on that Ray of Frost for me.
I just want to slow him down. Honestly, that's all I care about. Yep, and that's all I did. Look at me go.
Cool. Ray of Frost, yeah, because it also reduces his speed by half, right?
Yeah. Well, by
Or 10 feet
15.
or whatever. Oh, 15.
Oh yeah, 10 feet. 10 feet. Yeah, you're right.
Cool. Do you want to move at all, Charlie, or are you content to stay where you're at?
I'm honestly probably content to stay where I'm at. I'm gonna actually move right here, but other than that, I'm good.
Cool.
All right.
It's gonna be the cultist's turn, as well as other things.
How does I mean, come on? How does this slow affect you?
Cool. You're gonna, Charlie. You're really gonna be the only one that hears this, but you hear that kobold that you saw down the wall. You can hear him running flat out towards the battle. This guy is gonna come into battle around the corner and out of the doorway, and join the fray, as it were.
Oh, that band.
And what seems to be a leader of the cultists, the one with the golden ring. I don't know if that's a leader, but enforcer maybe something. He's gonna He's gonna run up to Lucan, and
Can I use my held action now, or should I wait till?
Yep, no, absolutely. That will trigger your held action. Good call.
Give me a moment to figure out how to do this. Dagger attack. Just normal dagger attack. Okay, right? Do I need to do something different for it? Oh wait, prone. Do that. All right.
Good call. Good call. A 10 is going to miss.
All right. Is what it is.
Is what it is, boys. Cool. The Colt is going to make a multi attack with his dagger against Lucan. Boom, boom.
These are all goblins, right?
This guy is a human man with long, shaggy black hair. The rest of them are goblins and kobolds. The second one you saw is a kobold. The first one you saw is a goblin. But this guy who's rushing Lucan is a human. He does not have an item named dagger. What the hell? Okay, thank you. Game is freaking out. Ooh, Lucan, 22 is gonna hit you. You're gonna take 4 points of slashing damage, which I'll apply to you, and then he's gonna take another attack as well because he gets to attack twice. And your AC is 13. 17 is gonna hit. You're going to take another 6 points of slashing damage as the cultist runs up to you, whips out his dagger, and makes 2 quick strikes across your chest. And that's going to end his turn. However, things are now part of that. We're going to end that combat round, and it's going to go into Lucan's turn.
Okay. We are raging instantly at that one.
Yeah, good call, probably.
Did it? There it is. Right? Why is this not applying?
Your rage is applying. I can see
Your
it on the
rage.
character sheet.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And now we're going to retaliate with the Great Axe. And keep our fingers crossed.
Ew. Cross them again.
Wait, has he? How long ago did he get hit with the?
Oh,
Bard.
I didn't use my. Bard
He
thing
also has
either.
inspiration.
What did you roll? I can't see your roll.
I can't see it either.
It was a
It's
3.
not telling. Okay, thank you.
I think I saw a 3, but yeah, I don't see it showing up either. But I think it was a 3. It was not good.
Roll. Yeah, it
Plus
didn't roll.
3
in the count, but it
plus
was a 3.
4 plus 2.
Oh, that's true.
So-
Yeah, he rolled a natural 3, so that's like a.
So it's a 9.
That's a
So with
9.
Bark Inspiration, you could theoretically
So a
hit a
9.
15.
So roll a d6, right?
If
If
he
he
wants to use it here.
Yeah.
I definitely want to.
11.
So that'd be an 11 total. Your greatest attack will miss, unfortunately.
No.
No.
Tony, when your
Um,
turn ends as a sidebar, you should reload your client because your rolls are getting messed up, and like that just often helps.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, from that,
Okay.
we'll move out of Lucan's turn and over to Talon.
Okay, Talon is going to walk up. Oh, okay, I can't do that. Oh, I need to measure this then and make sure I can do this. Okay, it's only 10 feet. Okay, really? This wall is in the middle of the space? That's not... Whatever.
You're hiding behind the wall.
I'm gonna move. Can I hit from here, or do I need to be, like, here? You're muted, Carter. You bumped your mic again.
No, I turned it off because my dog is chewing a chew toy. You can hit at
Yeah, shooting
diagonals.
to her
You're still within 5 feet of the dog.
Okay,
of
then
the,
I'm gonna move here,
of the dog.
and I'm going to make a quarterstaff attack against the... What is this creature called?
The cult leader guy.
The human
Cult
thing.
leader.
Cool.
I mean,
An 11
6.
will miss,
It's
unfortunately.
absolutely brutal. All right. Well, then I'm going to use my
Wow.
bonus action to make an unarmed strike against him as well.
Okay. Using a key point.
Does that cost me a key point?
Doesn't it not? I thought Flurry of Blows was a key point.
This is not flurry of blows. This is just bonus action unarmed strike.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You can just do that.
Yeah, I think that this one I'm just allowed to do every turn. I think
Mhm.
I think. Well, I don't even have flurry yet. I think that's level 3.
Yeah, you're so right. What was your roll? I can't see it.
I haven't rolled yet. I just was clarifying the rules before I did that.
Heard.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah, and that 20 is gonna be a critical hit.
Did that hit?
Yeah, 25 hits this guy. Your monk die is like D6s right now. Nice.
Yes,
Cool.
that's
He's gonna
8
take
damage.
8 points of
Punch him in the
damage.
face
Perfect.
really hard.
As
Oh,
part of
he
your
did
arm
good.
attacks, you can attempt to grapple him as well. Would you like to do so?
You can do that in addition to punching him.
Yeah, every time you land an unarmed strike, once per turn, you can grapple an opponent or make them make a grapple check.
Yeah, I think seeing that Lucan looks a little rough, I'm gonna try and grab him and get
Sure.
make his
He'll
life
make
difficult.
a save against it.
Do I need to roll, or does he just roll a
No, he
DC?
attempts to break it. He rolled a natural 2, so he is grappled. You have grabbed this guy. You like punch him and grab him by the hair, and you have this guy in his arms. His speed is reduced to 0. He can attempt to break the grapple, but every attack he makes is with disadvantage.
Are attacks against him advantaged, or
No,
I'm just
unfortunately.
asking.
Yeah. And that'll be your turn, Talon.
Correct. That will be the end of my turn.
Cool. We'll move over to Aegis.
Okay, I'm gonna get in the fray.
Are you going after the grapple guy?
He's grappled.
He's
been
grappled now.
yeah.
Yes.
Can I stand right here, like in between?
No, that's the wall, unfortunately,
Well, why are they in the middle of the squares? You know.
because it's hard to make that happen, Jackson. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Life's not square.
Fucking
Unlucky
amateur
for me,
hour.
unlucky for me.
I literally spent 20 minutes trying to make this grid align, and I just could not.
Dang, that's annoying. I'm gonna stand back here, and I'll just do another dang silvery barb, starry wisp. 14.
A 14 will hit.
4 doll hairs.
4 points of damage. Cool.
Yeah.
And he's also been smothered.
Oh, do I get
Moonlight
advantage if he's
sparkles.
grappled?
No.
No, we do. Yeah.
Did you just miss the whole conversation we just had for the last
we
5
literally just
minutes?
talked about that.
Oh yes, all I did was a yes no. Come on. Fucking-
Yeah,
agree
no,
there.
unfortunately, he does not get you don't get advantage on attacks. That'll be
That's my turn.
end of his turn. That's gonna be this guy is gonna move up from back there. Oh, I forgot to do this guy. That's fine. That's gonna be his turn. He's gonna move from up here in the ruckus to go put stuff out. And that's gonna be Charlie's turn. And you guys see and notice a goblin and a cultist come rushing around the corner to come join the fray.
Well, while they have these guys, I guess I'm going
Where is
to
he?
Ray of Frost him over here.
Which guy?
Top.
You can't see that guy.
Hey,
He's
what do you mean?
25 feet up in a wall. I'm sorry, it's hard for me to demonstrate that with Foundry's technology. There should be I should technically have like a terrain wall there. You can't see that guy.
I cannot
legally
see
speaking.
that guy at all.
No.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is
You
what
do
it is.
know you do know he's coming there. You heard him running towards you. But he's 25 feet up, you know.
Then I will do this instead. I'll move to here.
Okay.
And I will target this guy with Ray of Frost.
Sure. One of the cultists.
No, this is the. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
cultist here.
He's a cultist.
To slow him down.
Cool. A 12 will hit him.
Nice. Damage.
Cool. Good damage.
I'll
6
take it.
points of damage. Yeah, Charlie lifts his hand up and a beam of cold energy shoots out of it and strikes him right in the groin, and it knocks him down to his knees for a second before he gets up, but he's not moving very quickly.
Testicle shrinking into non-existence.
It is now the leader's turn again. He's going to
Is he limited while he's the only thing he can't do is move, right? Because he's grappled.
yeah, his
but he
speed
can
is
still
reduced to
attack.
0, and his attacks are at disadvantage. He's however going to attempt to break out of the grapple, just like a DC. I don't know. It's based off you, but it's probably like a 14 or something right now. He's going to roll a natural 18. Means he's going to break out of the grapple that Talon had him in. He rips his hair free of Talon's hands, and he's going to make a couple of knife attacks against Talon in retribution for grabbing him by the hair and punching him in the face.
Not the squeaks.
Does a 16 hit?
That is my AC. Yeah, that'll hit.
Perfect. You are going to take 6 points of slashing damage,
Ooh.
which I will apply to your character. And then he's gonna take another attack over at Lucan.
Double attack.
Yeah, he has a multi attack, which is going to miss Lucan, and that'll be his turn. Charlie, the cultist that you shot with a ray of frost, is gonna step up a couple feet and attempt to shoot at you with a little bow he's got slung around his waist.
Did he break the grapple?
He did, yes.
Different guy.
No,
Oh.
he gets to double attack despite breaking the grapple. Does that not take an action?
I think that takes an action, doesn't
You're
it?
so right. I think that does take an
He
action.
did miss
Yeah.
the second attack though, so it wouldn't change anything.
Yeah.
Right,
it
but he
wasn't-
wouldn't have gotten because extra attack is one action, right? So even if you attack twice, it's still one action. He wouldn't have been able to get either of those.
Yeah, he should
You're
have been
right.
able to attack
I'm so
me.
sorry, Jacob. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Jacob, that damage is reversed. You're not taking any damage at all.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't mean to
he
nitpick,
does-
but I was
he-
like, wait
no,
a
no,
minute.
no.
I was like,
Absolutely no. I was not thinking. I was thinking it was a bonus action for some reason.
yeah, he's
he
not.
breaks the
He's
grapple.
not a monk.
He's
He
no
doesn't
longer
get to make an
grappled.
attack against me. Yeah.
But he is. Yeah, but that's his turn completely. So then moving
So
forward, it's
I get
still-
6 HP back.
Yes, you do. I'm so sorry. Feel free.
No,
to,
no, I'm not. I'm not
add that.
upset. I just wanted to make sure I understood the game
yeah.
correctly.
Um,
Okay, I reset my own hit points. I didn't know I could do that, but I did it.
yeah, you can just mess with him in the character sheet.
Yeah.
The cultist that Charlie shot with the ray of frost is going to
Frost.
retaliate with a short bow. What's your AC?
13.
Ooh, a 12 misses then.
One other thing,
Um,
DM, he's still got the grapple status. I know it doesn't matter.
Does
Like,
he?
we can just talk about it, but I mean, I assume that's what that little fist is on him.
It applied automatically.
Okay.
I had to go back and change that. He's
Yeah,
also
no,
something else.
I don't
as
mean
well.
to nitpick. I just trying to keep things.
No,
clear.
please keep me on task. The cultist is gonna miss his short bow attack, and then it's gonna turn around to Lucan's turn for round 3. Round 3, fight.
All right, well, fight
I
me
mean,
with
absolutely
great axe.
bash his head in.
Oh yeah, we're going for another stern to spleen.
Nice.
There it is.
Natural 16.
I think a 22 hits.
22 is gonna hit him pretty well. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Woof.
Damn right.
Okay,
8.
8 points of damage.
2 turned into 8.
Turns into 2 and an 8. That's a barbarian for you.
Yeah, right.
There we go.
Just wait till he gets like
Apply that
reckless
damage.
attacks and stuff like that.
Oh,
Like,
it's like I said, my last character is a barbarian. They're badass. Yeah, your great axe is gonna. It doesn't quite split him, but you hit him right in the chest, start dragging it down, and he's opening up. He's so. It's insane that he's standing after the abuse that he's taken from you guys. Well, and then I assume you're gonna stand there. You're not gonna move at all.
No sir.
Well, he has
Perfect.
rage though. Can he attack again?
No, Rage
Not
does not
yet.
give double
Mm.
attacks.
it does eventually, right?
No,
Or is it
barbarians
it's-
get extra
no,
attacks level 5.
It's frenzied rage that gives you a bonus attack. Like an
Oh
extra
yeah,
attack.
yeah.
Yeah,
If you take the
no.
subclass, that's right.
Yeah, that's what I'm missing.
Talon, it's your turn.
All right. Seeing this cultist, like, axe stuck in his chest, I'm gonna just try and take a swing at him with the staff and try and club him while he's already, at a disadvantage. So I'm gonna make an attack with my staff.
16 will hit.
That hits. All right. For 8 more damage.
8 more points damage. Jesus. Cool. Yeah. Talon reaches back and baseball just whacks him across the face. And he is almost completely out of it. He's staggered and stunned, dripping blood. He's alive, but only just.
Oh, he's not done yet? All
He's
right.
not done yet.
Then I'm going to follow up with a bonus attack, unarmed strike.
Okay.
I'm going to punch him. I'm going to attempt to punch him right in the fucking face.
Twist his dick.
Give me old dick to it. Whoa,
Come on, man. This is an MMA fight. You can't do that.
All right. That's a 23. That
Oh, he
definitely hits.
can.
Yeah, he hits.
He can. He can do
You can
that.
roll if you want, but Talon
4.
reaches back and just punches him in the throat and rips his trachea out. He just throws it on the ground. And that man is no more. And
I'm going to look over at Lucan and say, "How you doing, friend?"
Thanks. Save my ass.
You still got your movement if you want to take a gander anywhere. But
No, I'm going to stay here, just at the side of my friends.
Sure.
Oh,
That'll move on to Aegis'
is-
turn. Oh, unless you want to do something.
no, I just have a question. Oh, he's raging. That's why his character's
Yeah,
blinking red. I was just trying to figure out that. I was like, what does this symbol mean to me? But okay,
Yeah.
that's actually
Aegis.
pretty sick. Like, that's,
Yeah, I'm gonna
it's
sorry wisp this guy.
The tried and true.
Yep. Old reliable. That 20, baby. Let's
it's like
go.
Naruto with the
Critical
Rasengan.
hit.
Rasengan. That's it, right? Like, it's the-
6 damage.
Yeah, Aegis' moonblast beam will just again enter straight into the dude's chest, just burst his heart from the inside, and you guys can see like a little bit of his chest bubble up as he dies. He just falls over.
Oh, how ghastly. And then I'll cast Bark Inspiration on Talon this time. Go get him, champion. My champion. Get him.
Go get him, my champion. Get him.
Champion. My champion.
Words of wisdom.
Cool. With that, it'll be this cultist's turn. He's gonna run up here. He doesn't quite have the movement to get to you, but
That's
he
right,
is
bitch.
brandishing a short sword at you, ready to take a swing. And then the goblin behind him is gonna run up as well and try and get a swing off on Talon because he is close enough.
They just really be attacking.
I'm guessing a fucking 6 doesn't hit.
6 will not hit.
That'll be his turn.
I easily
gonna
dodge
go-
his attack and
We're gonna
laugh.
go into Charlie's turn.
Let's do honestly we'll do firebolt at the goblin.
The goblin that just ran up and tried to swing on Talon.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Yeah, that's
21.
gonna 21 is gonna do it. You guys just roll so well. I gotta test Foundry's dice, dude. You guys install a mod
Yeah.
without telling me that just real.
Oh yeah,
doesn't
the dice.
accident.
The dice. There's a.
It's a
yeah.
Chrome plugin. Actually.
Russian it.
Charlie, your fireball's gonna catch that goblin and scar half the side of his face like Zuko style.
As he deserves.
He's still standing, but he's not looking pretty at all. And then we'll move on to this goblin who was on the top of the wall is gonna jump down. He's gonna attempt to make an acrobatics check actually to do so. And he's going to fail the acrobatics check and take 2d6 points of damage as he attempts to, in his haste, jump down the side of the That's the wrong button. Parapet wall there.
Is he prone?
Oh, he is knocked prone, but he only takes 2 points of damage. I just rolled snake eyes on d6s. He's
Here we go.
knocked down. That ends his turn, and he took a couple points of damage. This guy, let's see, Aegis and Talon and Charlie all see the door open in this room, and another goblin walk out. He's gonna take a swing on at Aegis with a little dagger. Aegis, what's your AC? Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
13 misses you? Dang. Okay.
Oh, be
That's his
gone,
turn.
foul creature.
And that's gonna move it back to Lucan's turn.
Lucan, save me! I'm being attacked.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna attack the kobold in front.
Oh,
Seems like he's ready to do something shitty.
Well, there's a goblin in front of Talon, and then if you move forward 5 feet, you're leaving that goblin behind you's range, and he'll get an
Shit. Oh,
attack of
yeah, right,
opportunity
right.
on you.
Thank you. All right, Aegis, I will save you. Never mind.
oh,
Pivoting.
thank
Well,
you.
you can attack
Back
either
up.
goblin. You're within 5 feet of 2 different goblins, so you can still choose which one you want to attack. You have options. You have options. A 17 is gonna hit whichever goblin you damn well please. Which one did you want to attack?
The one,
Saving
the
me.
new one.
The
yeah.
new one? Okay, that goblin is no more. That goblin has been
Thank
split
you.
from snout to snatch.
Okay,
You
can you describe the attack a little more? That's going to impact how I describe my attempt to.
looking at you kill him.
This time, I'm going to cleave it in half, tearing out its spinal cord on the way.
Jesus Christ. Brutal. Brutality.
Wow, that's just a little too much for this stream.
That's too much. I think we crossed that line. Talon, that's gonna move to your turn.
All right, so as Lucan swings to just cut this goblin in half, Talon is gonna like shoot a little back to try and not get slashed, and then turn that momentum and just club this goblin in front of him, or attempt to, with his staff, like just swinging with his little dodge motion, just for mostly style points. Attack at the goblin. Oh, that's not it. That's not. Oh wait, I have inspiration now, right?
Oh, you do? That's true.
It's a
You
D6.
have a goblin.
The inspiration.
D6, correct? Yeah.
Yep.
Come on.
11.
11. Let me check this goblin's AC. That is not gonna hit. So, Talon dancing a little too hard over there, swings a little wide on his turnaround, and misses that attack. You do have your bonus action though.
And that, yeah, following up with a bonus unarmed strike.
Like a kick would go well here.
That's
visually.
what I thought. But you know what? I'm leaving it to the DM.
He's still pirouetting.
I'm gonna stop storytelling it because it's bad
disadvantage.
luck for me. I'm gonna let Carter do the storytelling. So that's a 17.
All right, well, yeah, using that momentum from the misstep, he
kick.
pirouettes and hits the heel right in the face of the goblin. Feel free to roll damage. And
That is
Yeah,
a 9.
that goblin,
9.
has-
Wow.
his neck has been
Wow. An
snapped.
unarmed strike for a 9. That's
Just
insane.
spins its head
Next
around.
roll, baby. And the body
was
goes
a-
like cartwheeling 10 feet over.
Right.
and
There's a
it's
crossbow
dead.
that hits you for 1 damage, then an unarmed strike for 9.
It's a very powerful kick.
I mean, hey,
Unarmed.
I'm a monk who's been training for 30 or 40 years purely on combat. Like,
This is an element that's
Fists are deadly
existed for
It's a
centuries.
glancing blow, you know, it's a glancing blow. Talon, do you want to move at all?
no, I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
That's been working for you.
I'm
Aegis?
very confident in this position.
Don't worry, boys. I got this.
Nope.
You gonna run up to the cultist?
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna
Love
hit
it.
him with my sword. Oh,
Or
No, you're not.
That is gonna miss, unfortunately.
I'm gonna bonus action attack with my dagger.
Okay.
I dual wield them.
Do you have
if you
Nick?
somehow roll less than a 4,
Oh yeah,
it's
your
that'd be
short sword has
hilarious.
Nick. So this is all still part of one attack, Jack. It's no longer
No,
your
it's
bonus
only Nick. Wait, what? I think
Nick is-
Vex. Oh, Nick is part of my. Yeah,
action.
you're
Yeah,
right,
yeah. So this is all just one attack.
It's
So you
all
can make
one-
that attack without modifier.
Yeah, well, it's no, without adding to the damage. I still get my modifier on the attack.
Or yeah, that's what I mean to the damage. Yeah, 24 is gonna hit.
Yeah, that's 4 damage.
Ooh,
So
max roll.
7 damage.
Cool. Yeah,
no,
you
it's
go out.
4. You'll get to add the +3.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's only 4 because it's
Oh, really?
I don't
Yeah.
have the. I don't
Oh,
have dual wielding. Builder or
Yeah,
whatever.
you watch this It just walks up and eloquently swirls his short sword and misses an attack, but then reaches out and sticks him with a dagger. He's like, this should do. And then it'll be that cultist's
on.
turn. Oh, you got more. You got more stuff to do. Sorry, you got more stuff. Guys, got more stuff.
Actually, I do have 2 weapon fighting.
Oh, does that mean you? No, everyone has 2 weapon fighting. That's just what that's called now. When you make a bonus action with a light weapon. It's 2
Does that
weapon
mean I
fighting.
get to make a second attack? Because
No.
my second dagger attack was technically part of the first fighting action. So I still have my bonus action. Can I use my bonus action to take another attack with my dagger?
I think so. I think that's what Bill does. Actually, now that I think about
I'd
it,
like to do that.
because you're using Nick. Yeah, I think you
Even
can still
without
use your
dual
bonus
weapons?
action. He has dual weapons.
I dual wield, yeah.
He has a short
Okay,
sword and a dagger.
I'll take another
I believe
guy.
you're right. I believe you're right. We're gonna verify this after the verse, but
As a 20 hit.
a 20 will hit.
Another
And I believe you don't get your modifier to this one, correct?
yeah, correct.
So you do 4 more damage.
Another 4 damage, yeah.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, you like stick him in the chest twice, and he's standing, but he's gushing blood. It's like a river pouring out of him.
Oh, you're so disgusting.
And then that will end your turn. We'll move on to the cultist, who, in desperation, is going to make a scimitar attack against you. It makes me scroll down to the last one every single time, which is really annoying. Does a 12 hit you?
It does not.
Damn it. Okay, he misses. That'll be his turn. Charlie, we're on to you. There's a goblin behind you, prone, laying on the floor. He's took a couple points of damage from that. There's another cultist in front of you. What are
you know what?
doing?
Let me do. Actually, you know what? Let's do
Oh wait,
pacify person.
I did 7 damage on the second attack.
Right, but I thought you didn't get your modifier because it's part of the 2 weapon fighting.
2 weapon fighting. Wait. Okay, I'm reading two.
I
The two
believe
things I'm
there's
reading
I
are-
believe there's a weapon,
contradicting
like
each other.
a fighting style that gives you
yeah,
modifier
2 weapon
damage.
fighting. I think it's called 2 weapon fighting. Oh, it's a feat.
no. I don't think it is called 2 weapon fighting. I think it's called
Okay.
something slightly different now.
Though. Okay, gotcha.
And again, we'll clarify this afterwards because this is a convoluted ruling in 2024.
Mhm.
Me and Bill spent a lot of time discussing. Charlie, you're attempting to
I do
cast pacify person
On the kobold.
on the kobold,
Or
right?
the
That's
goblin. Sorry.
the goblin behind you.
Yeah.
Okay. He will fail his check. You can.
And now he's on
The
our
goblin
team.
who is, well, no, he's no longer mad at you. He does not share the same feelings about the friends who your friends who he's in combat with. But he looks at you. He was scowling at you, angry, looking to come fight you, and then he like looks at you like ponderingly for a second, and then turns his attention on to the other people.
But he's still angry at the group of people that I'm with. I feel like
Yeah, I believe pacify person only applies to how they feel about you.
I thought it would pacify their feelings in general.
Oh, he's pacified. Can't attack. Can't. Oh yeah, he's out of it.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
he's just sitting there, fat and happy.
He's not a care in the world. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He's happy.
You see his face turn from an angry
He just basically skips
scowl,
his turn too.
and he just sits there, watching this combat transpire without a
Oh,
care in
do
the
me
world.
next.
Do you want to move it all, Charlie?
No, I'm good.
Good stand right there. It'll be that goblin's turn. We'll skip him and move on to
Yep.
Lucan.
All right. We will step forward and hopefully finish off this.
That was almost a 3.
For the biscuits.
Perfect. Yeah, 25 is gonna hit, and with an 11 points of damage, you split him stern to spleen. You dig into where that one carving massive attack already was, and that guy is just in 2 pieces. He is split across the ground and dead.
Sick.
With that, you still have movement. You guys are
Then-
technically still in combat
Here.
because of the goblin over there that's pacified.
There's still a cultist on the combat tracker too.
Oh, you can see that? Unfortunate.
Well, I already moved here, so I will end.
Cool. Speaking of said cultist, he's going to come from around the corner. And he's going to look very angrily over at Aegis.
Oh, you don't want a piece of this, Buster?
Talon, back to you.
I'm just trying to check my distance. Seems like I can get up in his face, right? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get right up. Let's see, this is attack range, right? We already said that diagonal attack is
Mhm.
acceptable.
Yeah, within a 5-foot radius.
You're
Then,
diagonally
yeah, I'm gonna
pretty sneaky,
I'm gonna
sis.
make a quarterstaff attack at this guy.
Do me a favor, Jacob, since you've reached right there. Can you roll a perception check for me?
Yeah. Oh no. 14.
Okay, cool. With a 14, you see the bottom of that room, the bottom right corner of that room, right
Yep.
there. You can see 2 bodies huddled in the corner, looking bloodied.
Corpse-esque, right? Like
They appear to be
they,
corpses.
they, I mean, it's just yeah.
They are unmoving. In the middle of combat, you don't,
It's
you know,
it's
you don't
not like
time
a
to look for bruise.
skeleton. It's like they were alive
No,
recently.
they look like bodies. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's what I was trying to
Um,
ask. Okay.
Yeah. But feel free to go through with your quarterstaff strike.
14.
14 is going to hit.
Right. Roll for damage.
Andrew, how long does pacify person last? A while, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot this guy was pacified. That's. Whoops.
Not the guy in front of you, the guy
Oh,
behind.
it's the other
No,
one.
no,
Oh,
you're
good.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's the
I was
other
like,
one.
I thought I
You're
screwed
good.
that up. All right. That's 9 damage.
9 damage. Yeah, you split his temple in 2, and he collapses onto the ground, dead. And that cultist is no more. And because there are no more willing combatants, this combat is by definition over.
Wait, how long does pacify person?
That's
1 minute.
Oh, it's 1 minute.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go- I
You
wanna
guys have
know
about
what-
you guys have about 42 seconds until this goblin comes to.
Well, I'm just gonna go
Wow.
attack.
I came here. I want to move a little. I guess I want to move
Cool.
one space.
We're technically
back.
outside of combat right now because he's pacified. So you guys all have plenty of time to walk up to him in the
Yeah.
time.
well,
left.
I guess I'm gonna get up here then and just get close to the goblin for when he comes back.
Mhm. You're on
I
select
can't
tool.
actually move.
You're on select
Yes.
tool.
No, it's on Luke. It's on Talon's turn. I
Oh.
can't move it.
I have,
Oh,
ended my
sorry.
I have ended my turn. I'm gonna say before we do this, perhaps we should question him, and then I'm gonna.
What can we?
Can I put him in like
Yeah,
a
let's
full
do it now while
Nelson
he's
here?
still happy.
Hey guys, what are you doing here?
Oh, hey, buddy. We're just out viewing the local. We're actually real estate investors, and we were hoping that maybe we could turn this neighborhood around. Real
Oh,
quick
yeah,
though,
well,
how
you-
many are
you
there?
killed
a lot
all
of
my-
you-
You killed all my friends, man.
Oh, they were bringing prices down. Are there
Yeah,
more
no.
of your friends around here?
No, I think you killed all. There's the leader, the cultist guy. I think his name was Marcus. And then there was like 5 or 6 of us goblin guys just hanging around. They hired
You're the
us,
last
and then
one.
a couple
Who's-
cultists.
who-
Yeah,
who-
I think. Let me count over there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No,
And then
that's okay.
he's gonna like shake his head and snack out of it because it's been about a minute, and he's going
Can
to
I-
make.
Try to put him in a full Nelson.
You can
Yeah, can we
definitely.
like just grapple him as
Yeah,
a group?
someone, Lucan, give me an athletics check with advantage to try and smother him before he snacks out of this thing. 18? Yeah, you can. Well, actually, I guess let me roll for it. Yeah, you grab him, no problem, and you can stifle him a little bit. You're like, let me out of here. What are you doing? Why'd you kill all my friends? Why are you
we were
in
just
here?
having such a nice chat. Now you had to get all agitated.
Yeah, he cast a spell on me. I knew that wasn't me. That was magical.
I like that.
Affluence.
I like the fake you better. Who
Let me go.
hired you? Who hired you guys? And
I'm not
tell us
telling you
that, well,
anything. I'll
you-
die before I tell anything.
that is
That
what's gonna
can
happen.
be arranged.
Okay, make an intimidation check, one of you with advantage. Because since you're both.
What's your intimidation? I got +4.
We just you.
They just said it first, then also use the face. So
13.
I have +3.
okay, please don't kill me. I was just kidding. I'll tell you.
No.
We were hired by those dragon people.
Oh, the cult of the dragon below.
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Yeah, they're horribly evil people.
No, they pay good coin. Goblins gotta make money where we can.
Yeah. Yeah, we're actually looking for a couple that absconded here in love.
Yeah, you're probably thinking of the prisoners.
Oh,
Yeah, they're dead. The cultists killed them.
Oh,
They took that.
no.
They took that ring.
the cult. We just killed them and didn't find the ring.
I think Marcus just took it. I think it might be over there on his body.
Oh, thank God.
They
Thank heavens.
killed
I
those
thought you
people
meant
like
the cult of
a
the
couple
dragon below.
hours ago. Marcus was getting ready to leave. He sent a scouting party out to make sure everything was okay, but they never came
Oh.
back.
Hearing
Yeah.
that, Talon is gonna move towards the corpses and start looking for this ring.
Sure. Yeah, you can find it pretty easily in a messenger bag on the cult leader's body.
Real quick, Goblin, before we inevitably kill you.
Well, no,
Um,
please don't kill me. Come on,
I'm
I
just
told
kidding.
you.
I'm just kidding.
Come on.
kidding.
Aren't you supposed to
Are
be?
you guys camped out in here? Do you have like a main base that we could perhaps
Yeah, no, we were
peruse?
just staying here. Yeah.
Okay.
The leader guy was in communication with someone else. I don't know who or where. They don't tell me anything. But please don't kill me. Please don't kill
Yeah, absolutely. Lucan, and I snap my fingers.
me.
And I snap.
Give me an attack roll with advantage. Lucan at this point is still raging, probably too.
It's been a minute.
How do I do just an attack roll?
Just give me a d20.
Alright.
With your strength modifier. Which is +4, I think, for you. Yeah. With advantage.
To just roll another.
Yeah.
Shit. How do you take away a dice?
The negative sign, I think.
If you left or right click on dice, you can add or subtract dice.
There it is. Thank you. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, give me a syntax error. Alright, there we go.
Yeah,
What the
70
hell
dice.
just happened?
Oh, nat 20!
So I did roll
So-
another 20 for 15.
You rolled that'll be so a 19. Yeah, you can snap this neck, Liam Neeson style, and you watch as the goblin crumples lifelessly into
Alan,
Lucan's arm.
Alan, very annoyed, is gonna cast Spare the Dying on this creature.
Upon the goblin. Everyone else is fine, but this goblin's dead. Or this one goes. This one goes. Cool. Yeah. Okay. The goblin is stabilized. He's no longer dying. He is unconscious in the ruins of this keep.
Okay,
But-
wait.
Oh,
Can I do Cure
We're gonna keep
Wounds
him as a
instead?
Well,
I like, and then
We're gonna
I,
keep him
I,
as
I
a-
want him
let
to
me
be
rephrase
alive.
that. Let me
but not-
rephrase that. He's not. He's dead. He got his neck snapped. He wasn't unconscious. Lucan did not do non-lethal damage. That
Okay.
goblin is dead.
So there's nothing I can do to save him.
No.
I don't
Not in
ever
this
want
instance.
to leave survivors. They're
Yeah.
hired by evil cult guys. If they know what happened to we don't need this track. Like they're obviously evil. I think it's okay.
No, but he could join our team.
No.
We keep
Talon
pacifying
is
him.
very displeased at the prospect of killing a defenseless creature. Just, he's made that very clear in his emotions and body language.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It had to be done, Talon. We couldn't leave.
It did not have to be done.
It is perhaps the more cowardly exit, but the safer one. Let's say we loot these guys, huh?
Yeah, right. He's-
This would be rifle their bodies. Yeah, amongst all the bodies that have amassed in this courtyard, you'll find scattered around like 23 gold pieces, about 15 silver, and you'll find a bunch of daggers, short swords, bows, and
You said one of them
whole-
has a scimitar.
there's a scimitar.
Can I take that?
Sure, you can take whatever you want.
I'd love that.
And you like you already have the ring. But yeah, that's what you get off their bodies. You don't find anything else. You just there's a bunch of robes that have the emblem with, and then Marcus had the one with the gold ring around it. What would you guys like to do?
I think we should
Carter.
go loot there.
Wasn't but there's
Glance
not
at
more
Discord when you have
people
a
coming towards
chance.
us.
What am I checking in Discord? What's going on?
Check your Discord messages when you have a second.
I don't have any.
Oh, I sent those
Well-
to Tony, not you. I'm looking.
I got it.
Now he understands.
I've got so many things on my command station that like your little symbols are so small, and they're both just like white symbols on black background. Since combat's over, I'm gonna.
Cool. Throw us
We'll
back to that
say.
scene.
I
So, yeah,
will say
what are you
that-
guys? What are you guys doing here?
I don't know. I
wanna hear some
mean,
decision.
We should go
Since
find the
we-
bodies of
we
the.
found the ring, right?
You
Yeah,
have
I mean,
the ring.
from-
You have the ring in your possession. You notice it has this symbol, and you guys would all know the symbols of the dragon marked houses. You see them in your everyday lives. It has a symbol of House Medani on it.
How do you spell that?
Medani.
Okay, so we're gonna look at the others and say, shall we leave?
Should we confirm that the people are actually dead? Maybe see if there's a base
Ellen
camp.
did that.
Supplies we can.
but I was in.
You want
wasn't
to
there
execute more creatures
people.
as they
Well,
sleep?
we killed all of them already. I think we should loot their supplies. At the very least, we need food on the way back. Maybe some nice silk undergarments.
Alan,
You know.
having seen someone come out of this door, wants to go into the door and see if there's other assailants or problems waiting for us over here.
Sure.
Yeah, I want to back them up.
You guys can move into the building. The door is open, left by the kobold. Let's take it relatively slow, but not too worryingly here. You guys can freely move yourself and I'll describe as things happen. You walk into the dining room of what looked like the goblins. There was makeshift tables and chairs, broken up pieces of pottery, plates, half-eaten meals still there. Charlie, you enter that doorway. You can see stairs leading up towards the walls. There's another door to the north where Talon is. That gets open and leads into a foyer. Complete ramshackle. The paintings on the walls have been marred and inked over, and there's holes everywhere, feces and trash and everything. As Aegis steps into that room that Talon saw into previously, you notice there are two seemingly non-moving bodies in the bottom right-hand corner of the room. They've got bags over their head, and they're wrapped in shoddy felt, like tarps almost.
I want to pull the hoods back.
Sure. As you pull off the hoods, one by one reveals a young half-elven man dead, with golden blonde hair, and the other one is a young female dwarf with beautiful brown locks and a big, robust beard.
I think Aegis just slowly puts the hoods back on and walks out of the room.
And yeah, they're both deceased.
Charlie,
Um,
can you remember
oh.
these faces if we find their families?
I can remember the faces.
Well,
in the same room, everyone give me a perception check. That's everyone. Lucan, in the upper left-hand side of the corner, you notice a chest poking out from behind a broken bench. The wooden chest, simple, leather straps. You walk up to it. It looks very unassuming.
I'm gonna open it.
Cool. You just attempt to open it. Cool. It's locked.
I'm gonna break it. Or attempt to break it.
You're gonna break open the chest? Okay.
With my hand axe.
Dude,
So I'm
none
not
of
going
you
to break
have
the
block
chest.
damage flat. Sure, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be
pry it
just as damaging either way, probably. You can use your hand axe, sure. Roll an attack roll for me. And you are probably no longer raging at this point. 5. You are going to, yeah, you're gonna hit the chest. Give me just a d6 plus modifiers. Can you unrage yourself, though? Do you know how to do that?
Certainly try. No.
Okay.
on your character sheet, there should be a tab on the right that says effects that you might be able to toggle the rage on.
You're right. Cool. We can disable it from there. Beautiful. Perfect. Yeah, you're able to knock the chest open and break the little lock off of it. When you do, the whole box kind of explodes open and a dagger pops out of it. And as you hold up this dagger, it looks way nicer than anything else in its entire keep. It's got a woven, like, black and gray leather handle, and the hilt has a small ruby in it, and the dagger is kind of like wiggly. You know what I mean? Like it looks like a fillet knife almost.
A Chris. Fillet knives are not
Or a
wiggly.
Chris knife. Yeah, Chris. And yeah, you can add that dagger to your inventory, and it feels a little warm to the touch. You don't
I'm
know what
going
he
to offer the beauty knife to the elf.
Oh, I do use a knife. I mean, everyone cuts steak. Thank you. I would love it. What kind of
You can add
dagger?
a +1 dagger to your inventory.
Sheesh. It's of all the weapons to get +1 on, not the best, but
Hey, you'll like it. You'll get it.
yeah,
You'll like
better
it.
than, I'll take it.
And yeah, you guys are free to do whatever you'd like. You have the Ring of House Madani. You're inside this Urkwater Keep. What are you guys doing? Well, I guess we can wait till Jacob gets back. But
Did we like walk by where we assume they're like sleeping?
um,
No, right?
yeah, I mean, no, I don't think you guys would have yet. It's in
A different part.
yeah.
Confirm
No,
that
you
there is
have not.
more of them because before we disengage combat,
No,
Confirm that there's more. What?
the goblin told you
More
killed all
enemies.
his friends.
Yeah.
The reason we
Oh,
left
I
combat
thought
early is
there
because
were-
that guy was pacified. That was the last guy.
I thought there were more cultists. Never
Ha-ha.
mind.
The goblin said you guys killed everyone. So you guys are in the castle. What are you doing? Keep, not castle.
Oh.
But
Should we keep exploring?
Should we rest
Maybe there's-
before we at some point?
Oh yes, absolutely.
I'm still not having a good time.
yeah, you guys are
Absolutely.
free to explore the keep grounds, do whatever you'd like. To the northeast, you'll notice that there are like pens that used to keep livestock, but it looks like that's where they've all been sleeping, at least the goblins. You'll find beds for the cultists proper in the top right of the keep. But the keep is empty, and the keep is yours. There's nothing here. Dilapidated old ruin. No more bodies present. 2 of the lanterns still flicker above the entrance, the southern entrance, or the northern entrance rather. Yeah. Go ahead, everyone. Give me a perception check for walking around and looking, see if you find anything.
Woohoo! Finally,
Another
I roll a
nat
good
20,
perception.
jeez.
I'm not seeing.
It's like nat 1.
Yeah, I have rolled a lot of them tonight.
Yeah, you rolled like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm not seeing the. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's taking a while. So, Talon, if you're the only one who sees anything, you will find a bag hidden underneath one of the cots, right where Lucan is, in the top right, where the cultists were sleeping. You'll find a little messenger bag made of leather, with the same emblem that was emblazoned on their cloaks.
Hmm.
And it is locked if you attempt to open it. And it has the lock that it has on it gives off a soft hum. It is not a mundane lock.
Do I need to check if I think it's magical lock, or am I just aware of that innately?
You would in Ebron, you would be under the assumption that there's an arcane lock on it. You can make an Arcana check to try and tell what kind of lock it would be if you've seen anything like it before, but that's kind of going to be a little bit of a harder check, especially for a monk secluded in a temple
No, yeah,
for a long time.
I think.
But you're more than welcome to try and.
Well, no,
The-
if I can perceive that it's innately magical, I want to
Mhm.
bring it to Charlie and say, can you discern the nature of this? Like it seems to be magical. And you seem to be magically aligned more than I. And I want him to check if he can understand the lock better.
Sure. Charlie, you want to give it a once over? You want to go ahead and give me an Arcana check?
Yep, I would love to.
Cool. Yeah,
I roll,
you
but still
cannot
10.
discern what type of spell is on the arcane lock, but you do think it would be damaging to try and open it, especially without trying to disarm the trap first. You think you would be able to tell that it's more of like a anti-intelligence charm than it would be like a strictly damage the opener spell. You know what I mean? Like you think the contents would be at risk for you to open it. You don't know what the damage would be, but yeah, at risk.
Well, based on that, then I'm gonna just sort of tuck that away and see
Sure.
if we can get it opened later.
Yeah, and you can handle the bag. The bag, like, you can touch the lock. It doesn't harm you by doing so. But you get the impression, yeah, that trying to open it would not be good for anything. And yeah, you guys are just in the castle. Nothing else comes up with your search of it. But I guess I should go delete that goblin.
Just to
Since his neck
recap
was
the inventory,
snapped.
we found the two corpses of what Talon
yes,
perceives to
the
be like
scion of
the
House
lovers who
Udani.
run off.
Yeah.
We got the ring back.
You found a number of gold. I don't know if anyone marked it down, what you found off the other bodies.
How much did we find? It was like 23 gold.
Yeah, like 23 gold, 15 silver, something like that.
Okay, I'll just add it to mine and then we can.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
13. How much silver?
Convenient.
13?
15 silver. It is, beneficial for one of you to be the quartermaster of the group, typically. At least someone you can
I'll
trust.
hold all the money. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. I'm used to it.
But yeah, the keep is yours. What would you guys like to do with your time?
I think
There's
we
nothing-
could all
nothing
use a
happening.
nice long rest here in this beautiful expanse.
Sure.
That seems
guys-
reasonable.
I'm asking the group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I like that plan.
that seems reasonable. What Talon is going to do is try to use some of the stairs and things we found, like the chairs, hold on. And like fortify this door that we came in, just to try and,
Barricade it.
yeah, that's a good word for it. But yeah, to try to make sure that we're not crept in upon in our sleep without it being too inconvenient.
Yep. You guys are more than welcome to attempt to that. Who wants to take? Are you guys going to have a watch, you said?
Yeah, Talon's going to take the first watch.
I only need to sleep for 4 hours so I can take the second half.
That's true. Cool.
Okay, yeah,
Whoever's taking
let's
first
check it
watch,
out.
give me a perception check while everyone bundles down.
That would be me.
Sorry, my foundry is like bugging the hell out.
The 19.
Cool. Yeah. With the first part of the watch goes, no problem. Talon, wide-eyed, nothing, not even a mouse's sound. You can hear faint forest sounds, but nothing in your vicinity. Who would like to take the second watch?
I think
I'll
I'm just
take
gonna
the
take the second half.
The second half. Yeah, I guess
Um,
you have an elf who only needs 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
But in order for that to
I was just saying,
like work, we're gonna need like 3 shifts, right, for everyone to get a long rest worth of time. It's like 3 shifts over 10 hours. I think is how it works out. 8 hours with an elf, but there's gonna have to be at least 3 shifts per long rest for everyone
I'll
to
do
get a
the-
long rest.
I'll do the second roll.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
Nice.
19. Perfect.
So I get to
I
hit.
can take the final.
Well,
So
I'm already fully rested. So I think I should take it because I have all my stuff back. Does that make sense?
Sure. As long as you're a good watchy boy.
Well, yeah. Will Lucan have all of his like health and abilities back on the third
By the
shift?
third shift, if he slept for the first two, then yeah.
I don't care. If you're gonna be all topped up, you can take it.
I just woke up. I think I got it.
Cool. Yeah.
Don't got it. Should have stayed asleep.
Luckily, nothing amiss or awry goes during your rest, and you can all hit the long rest button. By this time, you guys have been mid-morning, right? You guys worked through the night, fought through the night, rested for 8 to 10ish hours, so probably hitting around 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, early noon, and you're all well rested, feeling good. No sound, just faint bird chatter. You can hear the forest starting to come alive with the noonday things out hunting, prey running. Not a cloud
Let's
in the
blow
sky.
this popsicle stand, huh, boys?
I agree. We should be off.
We still need to talk about if we're gonna bring the ring back to Theo or not.
The imposter, Theo.
Yeah, or the kobold lied to us. Either way, it's all sketchy as hell, and we have the sigil of a dragonborn family right now. This is worth a lot of money to the right
Dragon
people.
Mark.
Dragon Mark.
This is
Rhoda.
Blow.
Perhaps we bring it directly to the family.
Or what if we went directly to the King's Dark Lanterns? This Theo guy is pretending to pose of. Then we get or yeah, I don't know. Good reputation with the family doesn't sound bad either.
These King Dark Lanterns are already
True, no one likes cops.
fine. I don't know if they're innately trustworthy. I prefer to do our business face to face.
I will say, if it's the House Madani emblem,
Half
whatever
elves.
Aegis says, I guess, would be the most proper
That's
way to continue.
racist.
Everyone give me a history check real quick. Just not a hard one. Especially since you guys are in Roland. It's in that one and someone.
History? What's that?
I prefer her story.
Aegis and Lucan, you guys would know that House Madani is run almost like literally entirely by half elves, and they are quite racist. Racist in the sense that they don't allow, like, this is the reason that Scion ran away, right? Because he was unable to marry his lover because of House Madani's feelings towards interspecies marrying within the family.
Because I was going to be really excited to talk about the Dragon Below emblem because of Sharn, but we're going the House Madani emblem versus the Dragon Below emblem.
That's a good point. Do you guys want to tell anyone about the Dragon Below emblems? Cultists working, stealing the arcane signet ring. Who knows?
I mean, it was very prevalent in the in Sharn, Dragon Below. However, He's probably going to be worth more money. Whereas, I don't know. I guess it's what we have to decide.
Yeah, I think we could play it by ear.
What, Reverend? Andrew, I don't think you would know about the Sharn cult below cult. You're not someone
Yeah,
who's in. Why would you? No, Andrew. Why would you know
The
that?
Ashta, the Kashtaha. What do you mean
Yeah,
the closed
you're on
circle?
Wikipedia. Why would you know about that? Don't look
Well,
up
because I
information
have to.
about-
I have to. Well, I mean, I'm not just
No.
Wikipedia, but
No,
I have
no,
to
no.
learn about my character.
Yeah, this is not knowledge that normal characters would have. You are not a
I grew
cultist.
up in
You are
Sharn.
not. Yeah, Sharn is a huge, massive, thriving city. It's not. They're not
Yeah.
just out. No, the Dragon Below is a hidden sect of cultists. They're not out in the open. They don't operate where people know. That's not something Charlie would know. That's not something 99.99% of people in Sharn would know. They don't operate in. They're not like religions. They're like secret evil.
You're
sects.
killing my character's dreams right now.
I'm not trying to kill your
Alright.
character's dreams. That's just
So, my
information that like that
So-
you as a player shouldn't know. At least not yet until you find it out.
My character grew up in Sharn.
I know, Andrew. I know.
As an
you're
orphan.
not a
Alright,
cultist.
Alright, can
You're not an evil dragon worshipping cultist, and you were never adopted by any cult. That's not that's not even a character thing. That's just no player is started off like that. But either
Andrew
way, you
hit chat
find these guys-
GPT in between this combat things and are like, yeah, my character knows all this.
Do we?
But either way, you discovered these emblems. You have this, the arcane
Do we
signature.
know how we would like
we still
reach
have both
out
emblems?
to the Madani family?
You know that they have their headquarters in Rote.
That's where
So
we
you,
were.
you guys
We were
probably
in
haven't
Rote.
ever been in there. You wouldn't have had any business with them probably, but you would know where to go to find them for sure.
Oh, I see. We skipped Revan.
Because like House
Wait.
Madani is like a bodyguard, sentry, like spies type family. They employ
Yeah.
people, but like you're not going to their house to like, ride the lightning rail or like a spa like House Jarosco or something. You would go there to employ them. None of you would have probably employed anyone that works for House Madani before.
I see.
But you can go to their headquarters in Rote.
Do
Absolutely.
we have an Eberron map somewhere again? Can we
Yes,
pull one
it's
up
in,
on
the,
the screen?
it's in the pin message
Yeah.
in Discord. You guys are in the southwestern part of the country in Breland,
Mhm.
just outside Rote.
Oh, we're outside of Rote.
Yeah, you're like what, 7-ish miles away, southeast of it, in the King's Forest at the castle or Keep Urkwater.
Ah, I say we go to Rote.
That's where
the
you guys
King's
just
Arm?
were. Yeah. That's where you did all that
Oh,
business
okay,
with the docks, the sneaking and stuff. You guys were in Rote to start off with.
Gotcha. I think I missed that in my notes.
You can go back to turn in the items we just recovered.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah,
I mean, at least
I
see.
believe we should go to this house and get our questions answered directly. I don't have a desire to continue to work through spies and middlemen and liars and cheats.
I agree. I'm with. I
Front
fully
doors
behind
we
you. Sir.
go.
Cool. So yeah, tell me what you guys are doing.
mean,
Are we packing up and leaving?
Yeah, we're definitely leaving, but
Yeah, I think we're gonna make our way towards this House Madani. We're not gonna go seek out the imposter Theo.
Yeah,
Sure.
just avoid the inn.
Yeah, he told you to meet him back at the inn when that's where he'd be waiting for you. So
We're gonna not do that.
sure. You guys want to just take like the main road out, or how do you guys want to approach leaving?
Yeah, the main road out. It's
Yeah.
daytime,
I mean,
right?
Yeah,
We've-
it's daytime. You guys
We've
have
killed
decent
everyone
vision
who's
before.
been near this dilapidated place. So
Cool. Yeah, you guys can definitely. I mean, whoever's in the first two people in the marching order, give me some perception checks. But
it's gonna be me again.
Talon and someone else probably.
Charles.
Talon, fresh off his victory and sleep, is just happy to be alive in this beautiful world. Cool. And then Charlie, yeah, you guys notice a dire wolf off in the distance at one point looking at you guys, but they're nocturnal creatures. He just looks like he's moving for something or something. He doesn't pay you any mind. You guys are able to make your way down the abandoned path. You probably take it further than, you guys caught onto it halfway the first time. And It'll spiral its way. Eventually, it'll start to follow the river, heading westwards. And you guys can either, I mean, do you want to go back for your boat, or do you want to just follow this path back that looks like it's going towards Rote? And it clears up eventually. You guys get out of the woods, start being just rolling farmland and grassland and trees spotted here and there, but no longer the dense forest. But it's easy walking. I mean, nice.
I say we
Bright
walk.
day.
Yeah, avoid the boat. Avoid the boat. Leave,
boat.
you know.
Theo gave you.
I believe
when they
you
wanna-
would say that.
They want us to
Mr.
zig, we zag. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna expect us to be back on the boat.
Talon will acquiesce and walk along with Aegis.
Cool. Yeah, and you guys can make your way down the path. There's no cross traffic, no one coming the other way. But you guys occasionally see farmers working in their fields, half a mile away, smoke rising from a chimney or two. And eventually, after probably about a half day of travel, you guys are walking pretty easily, I wager, not rushing too hard. It'll be about dusk before you come in range of the city of Rote. And let me pull up my map myself. You guys should have a map as well in the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Do we see that?
I have them. Yeah, I have it up, but
Is that the city of Rote map or the Eberron, the Corvair map?
oh, I have the Eberron map.
Cool. I don't know if I pinned.
He's not.
Okay. That's not the one I want. This is the one I want. Throw this in Discord for you guys. You guys are approaching from the southeasternmost quadrant. Is where that road, your road, joined a major road that pops you out in the southeastern part of the city. You guys would know the House Madani Enclave is in the southwestern part of the city, and where you guys started was in the northern part of the city, in like near the adventuring guild, and just more vagabond people go and live. And you can approach from the southeastern side. Middle of dusk, no one bothers you. They're used to seeing adventurers coming and going. One of the guards will give Talon a nod as you walk through first. And yeah, give me, if you guys are gonna, none of you know the city like the back of your hand, so give me a investigation check, all of you, to see how long it takes you guys to get to the House Madani Enclave, which is where you're going, right? You guys decided to go to the Dragon Marked house?
Yep.
Cool.
I'm sorry, you said an investigation?
Investigation.
Investigation. Nice.
Cool. Okay, yeah. After you guys did great. You guys beeline it straight there. You honestly get there before full dark. People are closing up shops in some places. They're looking like they're closing, doing their final day stuff and travels. As you guys walk through the city, taverns are already lit up and pretty bustling for the night entertainment. You guys will see dice games happening down alleyways, and food vendors wrapping up their stuff and taking their carts down. But you make it to the Madani Enclave.
Noticing Carly get a little bit entranced by the dice games, Talon will grab him by his sleeve and pull him along with the group before he gets too pulled back into gambling.
But yeah, you guys make it to the outside of the House Madani Enclave. It is an impressive, just massive stone structure that looks very much like authoritarian, almost like a prison. Super square, blockish, but very impressive marble and stonework, like engraved into the building. You see images of the basilisk and the beholders and stuff that are their house emblems. Would you guys like to approach the front door, I assume? Standing guard, of course, are two half elves in resplendent golden armor, both emblazoned with the House Madani crest on their chest, holding halberds, guarding the entry to the door. And as you walk up, which I presume you do, one of them will put his hand out and say to Talon, like put up a blocking hand, and like, "Halt! What are you doing here, adventurer?"
I believe family Madani has lost a ring of great importance.
How do you know about that? Might you be the one who stole it?
I
If
might
we
be the
stole
one
it,
who
why
has
would
found
we be
it.
here?
Show me the ring. I don't even believe that you have it.
I will show a Madani official. I will not show a watchdog.
Okay, roll persuasion for me. Give me advantage because Lucan piped in there as
Hey,
well.
no,
Help.
You burned
you
the
don't
hell
want
out
to
of
do
them.
intimidation.
No, not
Oh,
intimidation.
well, with advantage.
I think you rolled disadvantage on accident.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I see. The guard will look at you for a moment and he'll like off a little bit, roll his eyes, and then he'll split his wrist to the other one and beckon him to go, and he'll grab someone in a moment. Just wait right here. And then after about 5 to 6 minutes, the guard comes back, and a young half elfin man with gray hair but light blue eyes, and you guys actually no, you'll just know about this. You can see his mark on his face, on his cheek. He's got the dragon mark of House Madani, the sentinel mark, and it kind of glows and twists and almost looks alive with magical energy. He's got glasses on, young bookish looking man, and he turns to to Talon, whoever's at the lead of the group. He said, "What? Someone said you guys have our ring, our arcane signet ring. My name is Deshindle. I'm one of the scions here of House Madani. Please tell me you have it."
We have
You have a great list, sir.
I nudge Aegis and say, "You know this man? He looks like
No, I don't hang out with tattooed people. Deshindle, we really need to talk to you somewhere privately, perhaps.
Do you have the ring? Can you show it to me?
I think
Deshindle, we have been set upon by spies and backstabbers and other troublesome metal. We would appreciate a private audience to show you this ring, lest we, yourself included, be accosted by more inconveniences.
Yes, actually, honestly, that's a great idea. You're right. I'm sorry. I was so eager to see it. It's been a horrible thing, this whole deal. Please come in. I'll take you to one of our antechambers where we can talk in private. And he'll pull you into the enclave.
chamber.
And you guys walk into this massive lobby with super awesome marble columns, and like it almost looks like a bank, but it's just row after row of stern looking like spies and sentinels and guardsmen who are waiting there to be hired. And he'll pull you off just immediately off to the left into a little side room, almost a broom closet. It's not a broom closet, it's like a little office space with just one desk, 2 chairs on the other side. And he'll just say, "Yeah, okay, cool. Is this good enough? You think we'll be safe in here?" I'm sorry, I was just so eager to see it.
I turn back and gesture to the party that I'm content that we show the ring. Oh, it's me who has it, right? That's
Yeah, you have the ring.
so what I do is look for
you get to make a
confirmation,
decision.
right? And then I
You have it.
I
yes.
reach into
Yes.
my pouch and I
Wait, you
hold
still have it, right?
I hold out the ring, not to him to take, but for far enough away that he can view it and understand its veracity.
Yeah, and he'll his eyes will go wide, like, wow, that's I can't believe you found it, unless it's a fake, of course. Do you mind if I try it on real quick? I swear, I mean nothing by this. I will give you your reward if this is their true ring, but this is not the first ring to come by our door, so I want to make sure it's real, you know.
Lucan, guard the door. And if he runs, we kill him.
Sir, I would not
Can I
do very
snap
well
his neck
to
this time?
intimidate a scion of House Madani in my own enclave. With the snap of my fingers, 30 guards will be in here, and you guys will be no more. I appreciate and understand your paranoia, as it were, but I assure you I mean you no harm. And if it's a fake, you can just go. We won't even deal with it. I just want to know it's real. And if I put it on, I'll be able to tell. That's all this is. I promise you.
As I reach out, I say, when I go, my spirit returns to Dalcor. Where will you go, elf? And then I drop the ring into his hand.
Well, technically I'm a half elf, so who knows really? And he puts it on. And as he puts on the ring, a faint magical energy starts just buzzing around the emblem, and his eyes, he's like, oh my god, this is it. Perfect. And he pulls it off again. He's like, my father will be so happy to see this. You have no idea. Come, please. You must meet him. I know you're brash and rude a little bit, but try to mind your manners around the Baron, okay?
If you will forgive us, we have again been beset upon by many liars and spies in pursuit of this ring that we did not initially seek out. So forgive us for our suspicions, but we have endured great troubles to bring this ring to your family, and we apologize. I apologize for my brashness, but you cannot imagine the number of ne'er-do-wells that we have slain to bring this to you.
And I absolutely understand that, which is why I'm not more angry than I am. Believe me, but it's all fun. It's all fun. Breland is full of cutthroats and thieves, and I'm not unfamiliar with this kind of guarded interactions. But yes, you must come and meet my father. We'll go right now. He'll try and catch him before he goes to sleep, but come with me now. And he will pull you back into the foyer office area, or not office, like main entrance area, through a couple side doors, down a couple long hallways. The building's big enough that you guys don't even remember where you are anymore. You go up a flight of stairs, over, down a flight, up 2 more flights, and then he pulls you to the entrance to the throne room. And that, I think, is where we'll end off for the night. At the entrance to Baron Madani's throne room. Because it is already 11:22, and I can't imagine how late it is for you guys. I don't want to do the math.
123.
Yeah. I've kept you here long enough,
Oh, you
so
gonna
I
fight
think we'll
him?
end it there. You're gonna fight.
Fight.
That's the quickest TPK that's ever happened in my life. And yeah, we will end the stream there. Thank you so much for watching. If you are, or anyone else is, or ever goes back and watches this.
Yeah, thank you for the people who've been hanging out in our chat. Sorry for our Nightbot being a little overzealous when you jumped initially. I've corrected that in post, but
Nightbot was going hard.
they came in with some of these the cool raid emojis, and then it immediately got silenced. And
Yeah.
whoops,
That's funny as hell.
the learning curve on Twitch is rough.
Perfect. You want to turn off stream, Jacob?
Yes, sir. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Right.